Hey yo, hey yo, hello, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. It is I, Lance. Welcome on, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I had to do a bit of a scrambling just now. That's why I'm starting a bit late. Because all of a sudden some fucking strong winds just got up over here, and I needed to check if everything was all right. Some stuff got broken, but like nothing too crazy, nothing too big. But I still needed to make sure that everything was all right. So yeah. Also, I got very distracted earlier on in the morning, and so I just was behind on time on pretty much everything I wanted to do earlier.
Filtered.
What the heck was it filtered, Jimmy? What did you just say? What did you just try to say? Excuse me. Don't you try to neurosama your way out of this one. What the hell, man?
Nah.
Okay, well, never mind then. I guess we will never know. Hi, Spion. Hi, Miss Darwolf. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, my God. Well, I hope you're doing good. Today, we have an important thing to do, which is finish the Lantern Rite quest. Which, by the way, I should go into the game and check that, because... hold on. Where the fuck is my BGM? There you go. I forgot to... I still have the fucking music off. Because a lot of the time I play Genshin, or any gacha game, really. A lot of the time what I end up doing is that I put it in the background. I don't put it in the background. I put a stream or something in the background, so that's why I play with a very low volume. But yeah, hold on, let me readjust this. Okay, there we go. I didn't even do a lot of the event, actually, believe it or not. Like, I did a little bit of it, but most of it I didn't do yet. I'll probably just be... Oh, I didn't even do this thing. This thing started the same day I started the quest. But I did a little bit of this. What's the progress I have, basically? I did... Whoops, what is this? See likes from them. Apparently, I did a little bit of this. Did I receive 200 likes? I don't think I did. How did I do that? How did I do that? I didn't even start these two. I did this, but I didn't do these two. They're probably not that big of a deal. But hold on. Can I look at... Hello, Phoenix. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Should I still call you Phoenix? I remember that was your name before YouTube did the funny thing where now y'all are seen, but y'all are shown by the by your ad names, which isn't always the same. Like right now, you're Pythagoras formula. So I don't know if I should call you Pythagoras or if I should call you Phoenix again. Oh, I dropped one of these. Pleased to have met beautiful you. So hoping to spend the Lantern Rite with you. Okay. Well, these are the messages that you can leave behind and whatever. See, this is one from a guy called Indio. And then what about this one? Sending a like to celebratory companion for pleased to have met Happy Slime. None of these people tried. What the hell? None of these people actually actively tried to make a message that made sense. Pleased to have met you, cool you. So hoping to spend the Lantern Rite with you. I get the feeling that people tried to go into the menu that lets you make these things and then they were completely lost. Can I see mine? I dropped one. I don't know if I can drop more than one or something. That's probably the one that got all those likes, because it's the only thing I dropped. Happy Lantern Ride, happy you at the same time, sending shiny rocks to you. None of y'all motherfuckers try to get creative. Look at mine. Mine says, happy birthday, my Morris spender. By the way, let's relentless slime mash now. You gotta treat it like a fucking Dark Souls message. That's how they do it. Like they try to find ways to make these messages make sense. And if it's funny, because like, why happy birthday? Who is your Morris spender? Like, what is this? I can't be the only one that did something stupid like that, right? Pleased to have met you, beautiful you. So hoping you spend the Lantern Rite with you. Some of these are just literally the default messages that they didn't even edit. Come on now. You can absolutely do better than that. I will say that the UI for it isn't the best. Can I drop another one? My greeting 1. See, this is the same. This is the message that I had. Oh, but it's literally the same one. Unless I... What if I do... What if we do this? And then... Can I change the greeting? What is doesn't... My Mora spender doesn't really know. Okay, wait, hold on. Intelligent Mora spender. Intelligent employee or intelligent. No, wait, what the fuck? Why is that all together like that? Why? What the fuck? Oh, because objective does that. Yeah, there we go. Intelligent dance doesn't really know. Intelligent wish doesn't really know. Intelligent jump doesn't really know, or let's intelligent jump now. Intelligent jump is beautiful. Busy with intelligent. Do not want intelligent. Want intelligent. Intelligent jump is great. Pleased to have met intelligent jump. There's got to be a better one. Doesn't really know is let's intelligent jump now. That's what I did in the intelligent jump is beautiful. I don't know what I'm trying to make nonsense now at this point. Intelligent jump is beautiful and intelligent jump is beautiful, but fortune coins, relentless. Why relentless? Where does it? Oh, here, metaphorical words. Can I change it? Famous. Bustling. Yeah. Bustling. No, not bustling. Relentless is such a good word. Relentless. Is this what everyone wants to see? Me trying to make a stupid message in a card. Cute. Also, hi Woody, welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. But cute. But busy with... Oh, wait. Busy with famous... delicacies. Or... busy with famous Mora. Busy with famous artifacts. There you go. Release it. Does it replace the one that I had? No. There you go. I still have my old one. And then there's this one that also makes no sense. Intelligent jump is beautiful, but busy with famous artifacts. Like, think about it. You have to think about what intelligent jump is, and you have to think about what it means to be busy with famous artifacts. Speaking of artifacts, you got a 40 CV on ER Sands? But who are you giving that to? I don't know any character that wants that much crit value on and also a bunch of crit. Unless you do like maybe crit. Oh, you have to break those things. Unless you maybe have like a character that uses a Favonius weapon. Because in those characters, energy recharge is nice. The energy recharge is nice, but you can get a lot more mileage out of the Favonius passive if you what is it? If you invest on some crit rate. I think I have some characters that have Favonius weapons where I did that. Try to get HP rolls. See, but that's the trick. Okay, here's this one, for example. So I have Shilonen on Favonius sword, and so that means that in her artifacts she has crit rate in the circlet. And some crit rate in the substats as well. So she's right now at 49 crit rate. She doesn't need that much. She needs a little bit at least. So that it's easier for her to actually have the Favonius proc thing proc. But yeah, like famously what happens is that games have this thing called the desire sensor, where the more you want something, the least likely you are to get it. So that's probably why you haven't gotten that. You got to go with the mentality of whatever goes goes. I don't particularly want anything in specific when I roll for artifacts. I just like, okay, this has some stats that the character I'm building would like, so I'm gonna build it. So I'm gonna level it up, and then I call it a day. I also have the benefit that I don't usually build a lot of characters, so I tend to have a ton of resources. ever since they allowed us to convert these artifacts to these things, I've been doing this a lot. Like literally, like all of these are trash, and so I salvage them. I get a bunch of these, and I have 670 sanctifying essence. So I literally don't even need to think about like farming artifacts to get a bunch of experience, you know. You're like a weird sound outside. Hold on. Huh. I guess it was nothing. I do it with any crit circlet. I wish there was like a way for us to be more precise about, you know, artifacts and stuff, but you finished Lantern Rite? No. The title of the stream says that we're finishing Lantern Rite, like literally. I'll do the side stuff. I'll do the side stuff on my own time, but the story I want to finish on stream because I heard some very interesting stuff. Like my feed has already begun showing me some things regarding Zhongli, which I was not very pleased by. Now I don't know what the fuck they were, and I'm confused as to what they meant, even. But I do wanna know what the fuck is going on, because I do want to ask questions. I guess we'll find out. It wasn't like that big of a spoiler, considering it was out of context and it's just a name. I'm not gonna say it just in case, but. I know it's something related to Zhongli, and I guess partly it's on me because this story came out like a week ago or something like that. So I'm kind of late. Almost finished, and the story's gold. It's been really good now so far. I'm really liking Zbai's character. I didn't think that's what they were going to try and do with her, and I'm surprised that the connection that she has to Istaroth and all that was quite cool to see. It's cool to see. That's what I was saying last stream about the best part about the Luna patches, which is we're finally finding out stuff that we've known, finding more about stuff that we've known either from just simple readables or stuff like that. And more so than that, it's just knowing more about the history of Teyvat and like the ancient history and how things came to be. So it's always cool to see that. I like the world building. Luna patches have been really good for world building, and on top of having interesting stories on top of that, because I think the main story of nod-krai was also really good. Why is there a Zhongli pillar just there? I didn't put that in there. Yeah, where'd the NPC looking ones go? Shenyun banned Mountain Shaper from Mount Aocha. Yeah. Is that Yao got a skin? It's always they always gonna give a 4-star skin. Whenever they do skins in Genshin tend to be very predictable. It's always at least one 4-star skin, and then one 5-star will get a skin, and the 4-star skin will be the free one. It's always predictable. So at the very least, if the character that you would want to get a skin is a 4-star, there's a high likelihood that they get one and that it's gonna be free. So that's cool. However, if the character you want to get a skin for is a 5-star, you're less likely to get it for free. Only 3 days? That seems pretty lenient. Scheme to plant Mant in one's abode was when those two fools devised together. Yes, I am aware. His banishment ends in 3 days as well. I don't think that's harsh. I feel like she could have been even harsher, not gonna lie. We have the new... Oh, that's like... Does he send messages through pillars? Rex Lapis' geopillar. It descended from on high this morning. He must have sent it for a reason, but it does not respond to our touch. Does it respond to the traveler's touch? Could be a message only a specific person is meant to receive. You alone spoke to Rex Lapis before he left. Yeah. Give it a try. I'ma touch it. I don't know how he would do that, but that's pretty cool. Solid rock beneath your fingers. A familiar voice. Come to the spring in Mao Qingche. I have left an entrance for you. Okay. I don't know where that is. I want to finish the story today, because if I don't finish the story today, I won't have any other day to stream it, because Saturday is playing Arcadia on Star Rail, and I want to do that. Mercedes will not countenance our involvement in this matter. That would not surprise me. He's always had a soft spot. Aw. This might be a bit bigger than y'all, though, in the sense that he doesn't want y'all to know details, maybe? I don't know. We've served Rex Lapis for millennia now. I'm sure this has nothing to do with favoritism. He's probably trying to protect... Exactly, that's what I was saying. Even if Rex Lapis is by your side. Also, it may be that literally only the traveler can aid in this particular moment. Like, half the reason why we were able to get to the one deadly fragment that we got. Right, sorry, Jesus, I was burping. Half the reason, basically the only reason why we were able to get the deadly fragments that we did come in contact with is because the traveler is just special. God damn it, this fucking thing. I forgot about this. I don't usually hang out around here, but I forget that this motherfucker is still here and they will never do anything about him. God damn it. Is it above or should I go around? It's the spring, so it has to be above there. Should I whip out Shilonen and climb this more easily? Or Mavuika maybe? Nah. That's fine. No, don't you dare. Where's Zhongli? That's not Zhongli. Oh wait, back there. I see a geo thing. Yeah, I see like a little spirit way thing, or that's not a spirit way, but like a gateway. What is that? Why'd you put an ass crack on the waterfall? Oh shit. Oh, domain. Oh, cool. Oh, and I have my new outfit. By the time I go talk to Zhongli, he won't have the outfit on. Oh, so you did find the other fragment. Only spend money for Welkin and that's it? That's valid. I don't spend money on Genshin anymore because I largely don't need to. I've saved up enough currency, enough primo gems to basically get anything I want. So I haven't felt the need to spend any money in ages. I also don't need any money to like buy battle passes to make it easier for the grind or anything like that. Star Rail, I bought a battle pass not too long ago. But that was it, basically. I only bought the battle pass, and then I didn't even buy it again. Honkai Impact is the one that I pay for the equivalent of the Welkin and the battle pass every month, because I really enjoy that game and I like to support it. How many primos do I have? I think over 50,000. I think I have over 50,000 primo gems, and I have the Star Glitter reserve, which is like 200 pulls in Star Glitter. So yeah, I don't really need to stress over primo gems or anything like that. I feel like anybody, like what I did isn't unique, it isn't special. I feel like anybody can do it if they play the game like I did. I need to save up. Yeah, I didn't get to this point by fucking, you know. I didn't get it. I didn't get to this point without proper saving. Most I've saved is like 12k, I used to be like that, like early on. You know what? Because like during the 1.0 days. Also, hi, user. I guess I'm just gonna call you user. Do you like the lore of Genshin? Yes, it is very much, quite possibly, my favorite part of the game. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. But yeah, I might need to close the window in a bit. What was I talking about? Oh, right. How in like in the 1.0 days during the 1.0 patches, I think I want to say that I got to this point of saving a lot around Sumeru. In Sumeru, I was still kind of struggling with saving up, but around Inazuma, I want to say is where I started like properly saving up, and around Inazuma is when I started getting every character I wanted, even if I wasn't like drowning in primo gems. I still had to be cautious. I still had to be cautious. I remember that at around Inazuma, I had like 24k or something like that, and I was like, I want Yae and I want Raiden. But I also kind of want Yoimiya. So I pulled for Ayaka. I said I kind of want Ayaka. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and get Ayaka. And then I lost 50-50 on Ayaka, so then I had to pull for Raiden, and I still had a little bit left for Yae, so I got that. So I managed to get her. But it was tight. It was very tight. And then I also got lucky. I think there was like a few quick succession of character pulls that I did that I ended up being quite lucky in. So that allowed me to save up a lot as well. But then I think the biggest moment where I saved up a lot, was after Nahida. Because I think in Sumeru, after I got Nahida, there was basically no other character that I wanted to pull for from Sumeru. And the only other one that I kind of wanted was Daya. And then Daya came out, and Daya's kid wasn't to my liking, so I ended up not pulling for her. And so everything that I was supposed to spend, that I was thinking of spending on Daya, which was quite a bit already, I ended up saving up a ton of money. I think not a ton of money, a ton of primos. And then I used some of that extra to pull for Kokomi, for example. I also pulled for Yoimiya and some reruns that they had at the time. So yeah, I got a lot of other characters that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise. And so it was at around that time where I ended up with a surplus of Primo Gems that I just wasn't using as much. It's also the moment where I started kind of like spending more on certain weapons that I really wanted, like Aqua Simulacra, Homu. It's not Homu. It's Homa, Staff of Homa, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's only because it got to a point where I realized that I have a lot of characters already, so I can afford to be picky about the characters that I want, and I won't suffer. Because back in the day, pulling for a lot of characters was the way to fucking survive in the game. Because getting new characters, getting new shiny new characters was good, because new characters were always good, or at the very least were better than what I had. So for a long time, I was kind of broke and like making shit. I was kind of broke and like struggling for pulls. Same thing happened in Star Rail when I realized that I kind of have a good roster of characters that I'm just chill with. And at this point, I can just start focusing on leveling them up. And then I did all that. And then I'm like, well, shit, now what do I do with the game? Nothing in here is a challenge. I don't want to do the harder challenges. So I'm just going to chill. I'm just going to save up until characters that I like are coming out, and I'm going to pull for them. And I'm going to always have enough to do it. And I'm happy. Saving out for weapons more than characters. Genshin has the nice thing where most characters don't really need like their weapon, I think. I haven't found myself struggling with what weapon to give a certain character, because everybody has a lot of like free to play accessible options. This isn't like Star Rail where path limitations kind of screw you over, especially if you're trying to build remembrance, for example.
Hey, Lance, give me a pizza with nothing.
I don't got that for you, Jimmy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't even know how to cook pizza. And I know you said with nothing, but I couldn't even friggin' turn on the oven to put a pizza with nothing in it. So I'm sorry. Maybe you can order one. Maybe we can do like the repeat of left pizza with non-beef. Does anybody even get that reference? That's a very specific meme reference. Traveler somehow die. Which character would take it the worst? It's fine to call me user. Okay. Which character would take it the worst? Paimon. Like, not even a question. Paimon. The traveler is Paimon's entire world, basically. Have you seen how distraught she gets in the few moments throughout the story where the two were separated? Like, if the traveler were to properly die, which I don't think will happen, of course, but if that were to ever happen, Paimon would just... I can't even imagine how devastated she would be. She would probably want to end it all, which is a it's a terrible thing to think about because I really like Paimon and I hate seeing her be sad. Just look at how worried she got. Like the latest example of that was just now in the latest nod-krai story where the traveler was kidnapped by Dottore. Paimon, it was the most distressed we've ever seen Paimon be, especially because it was against Dottore. That's why mostly she was like scared, because like they've been separated before. Like they were separated in like during the Carry Bear quest. That's when they got like that was like the first time where we saw Paimon be really, really worried about the traveler, I think. It also happened during the Natlan main story where the traveler went to find where to find Gosoitoth. That also happened there. But yeah, in nod-krai it was the worst because every other time that the two got separated, Paimon knew that the traveler would be fine. But when dealing with Dottore at a near god level, that would have been that is probably the worst situation for Paimon to be thinking about for Paimon to be, you know, thinking that everything will be fine. No. It was hard, yeah. I'm wondering a character up them and their weapon because I haven't seen any recent characters that I'm wanting. That's also true. Like if you have a good amount of primogens like I do, and like that's what I thought about pulling. That's why I thought about pulling for Columbina's weapon at some point. But then I realized that wait, no, I don't really need her weapon, and her weapon doesn't really add that much. So I'm just gonna leave it as is. Era. Welcome, Christy. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're yapping right now, but I've been doing the I yapped for like 15 minutes or so because I got my chain yanked, and so once I get going, it's hard to get me to stop. Where were we? Right, Zhongli got us to. Zhongli sent a pillar to freaking Cloud Retainer's home, and was like, "Hey, go to the freaking spring somewhere, and I'm gonna and then meet me there." And now we're here. She has a Lunar Geo, but it's mid. I haven't tried Lunar Crystallize. I would, if I were to try Lunar Crystallize, I would try with like Ningguang or Noel. So that could be interesting. Because I wasn't interested in pulling for Zibai. However, this quest is kind of making me like Zibai, not gonna lie. She's got like 3 different personalities that we've met so far, so I don't know what the real Zibai is really. A moon lantern. Wait, did they used to call them moon lanterns? This one has the yellow eyes. When the gods waged war and the world was in turmoil, these lanterns were lit to guide fallen warriors back to their homes. Pull her weapon for Chiori. I heard it's good on her, yeah. I did hear it's good. That's another thing that that is interesting to me. Oftentimes, 5-star weapons were released that are like tailor-made for one specific character. But then those weapons end up working really well for other characters as well. That's very nice that Genshin has that type of design. For example, Star Rail, that would never happen. Well, it kind of does happen, but like, I guess sometimes it happens, but most light cones in Star Rail tend to be hyper specific to the point where they really can't be used by anybody else. Genshin has a couple of those as well. Like Skirk's weapon is basically useless on anybody but Skirk. But sometimes you get cases like Linny's bow being really good on Ganyu, which is why I have it there. Okay. But I've become quite accustomed to them. Chiori is getting some crazy numbers. Let's go. That's good. That's good to know. Did Chiori get a bump? From Lunar Crystallize? I don't I don't imagine she did, but maybe. I don't know. Could you even run Shiori with Lunar Crystallize? You'd have to run her with Columbina, because Columbina is the one that would allow her to do that. But I don't know. I'm sure some people will have tried, maybe. I'm sure the smarter people would have made the math on it. You vote for Chaska, she's done a 3-6 crit damage. Oh, for Chaska is another example where I got really lucky and I got her in like one pull, in like 110 pull. So I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm getting her weapon then. And then I got her weapon by winning the 75-25 even. So Chaska and her bow came very easy to me. Oh, they are. Okay, no, they're not the same. They're similar. So we saw during the cutscene of the other Zibai, she gets an extra tornado, don't you mean, or something? But still, yeah. I don't know if it was a coincidence, man. Remember, you saved the people of Langan. You saved the people of Langan, and then they went and founded Liyue. I'd say tradition stuck around, even if the names aren't the same. Who's to say that Zamalangan's jade did not become part of the foundations upon which Liyue now stands? Yeah. Her skill is named Tomato? Really? What the heck? There's nothing but a simulation, just like Emphorius. I don't think that's real. I don't think that's possible. No, I think Teyvat is very much a real place. I don't think there's a possibility of Teyvat being a simulation. If it happened, it depends. I couldn't tell you if I'd be mad about it, because it depends on how they do it. Emphorius, for example, I knew with how much it paralleled Elysian Realm and Honkai Impact, and how much I know of Honkai Impact, I was very much aware that there was a high probability that nothing in Emphorius was real and that it was all a simulation. I knew that from like day one of Emphorius. So I had that possibility in my mind the whole time. And it ended up being something like that as well. It ended up being something like that later on we came to discover. And I thought it was good. I thought the execution of Emphorius was good. I did quite like it. And how sad did I get? Like, on the scale from 1 to 10, I'd say like 7 maybe. It isn't the most sad I've ever gotten while playing a Hoyo story. It didn't make me cry, for one. I did think it was kind of sad, but it had a hopeful ending, so that's probably why it didn't hit super hard. But like in terms of sadder stories, Honkai Impact has sadder stories, and even Genshin has had moments where I legit bawled my eyes out. Not even in the main story, just in like events. there's that one event. I don't know if anybody remembers this. There's that one event with Fremine, and the lady that had like a kid that created the little penguin doll. They created the little penguin doll to, remember her. I don't remember the details, but I remember like playing that event. The story was like super short. It wasn't a big event, but that event made me fucking cry. I literally just like melted it during that story. It was crazy. So yeah, Genshin has made me cry before. In Fontaine as well. Farina's story quest killed me as well. Yeah, I knew how it was going to end, and yet it still hit me very hard. So yeah, so there's that. That's not a dig towards Emphorius or anything. I still quite like Emphorius. It's just in terms of like, in terms of emotional impact, it didn't have that huge of an emotional impact on me, at least in comparison to other moments in Hoyo games that have had that. She throws a doll, so the doll is called Tomato. She has 2 dolls. How does your construct on field? She worked with Zhongli then, right? That does make a lot of sense. Even with Geo Traveler, probably. I would imagine she could do good in. So wait, if she has that, she could probably do good in Lunar Crystallize with Columbina, right? Because Lunar Crystallize, the 3 things that they create, that the reaction creates, those are counted as constructs. So she could work, I guess. I don't know how effective it is. And I don't know if the Lost on Zhongli, that's fine. I'm sure he'll get a rerun eventually, and you might be able to get him. Just gotta believe. But hey, I heard that Geo Traveler, after the buffs, has become a really good unit. So who knows? Maybe you can use a Geo Traveler as a stand-in for Zhongli in the meantime. So yeah, that's pretty cool. In the end, even Langan could not escape its heaven-sent fate. Okay, here's the thing. The place itself couldn't escape, but you saved a lot of people, and then those people went on and eventually created Liyue. So in a way, you saved them. The little creatures of this world may never again lift their eyes to the moon. There's a lot of Geo and Fuel News, Navet, yeah, Farina, and Columbine, and Chiori. They do good numbers. Ah, okay, so there you go. But it's okay. Well, I mean, if you don't find it fun, that's perfectly valid as well. Traveler's still at level 30. I have him at level 90 because I built him up when Dendro came out. Because Dendro Traveler was like the first good Dendro unit. And so I had to build him. And I used him quite a bit. And since then, I haven't really used him at all. Yeah, not really. I'm still hoping that one day they make a Traveler kit that is actually like legitimately good and fun to use. But we'll see. Who knows? But hey, the buffs are nice. The buffs are nice. They are very welcome. They made me want to build some of those Travelers for sure. I take the trouble, not to mention the risk, to visit one who bears such profound guilt as I. Not much Electra users? Yeah. But what about a Hydro? You could do a Bloom team or something like that, maybe. Dendro Traveler might be good with Bloom. I don't know. Could be interesting. Cookie at 1200 EM. I don't know. That's a strange cookie. Wait, no. My cookie also is built on all EM, I think. If I recall correctly. But hey, maybe. So hey, that's one part of it. I think you can put her with like Fischl as well. I'm not afraid that you might be sullied by the curse of time. That was erosion? And in comparison to that which you took when you defied the heavens all that time ago. Yeah, Zhongli, as far as I know, has not defied the heavens. So maybe that's why he's been doing better than you. Was that I? Are you washing your hands of this because you technically weren't the shade, the fragment that did it? Ancient affairs of Langan have nothing to do with me, for I am but one of her deadly selves, severed before her demise. My name is not Zibai, but Xi Qiao. Yeah, there you go. Surely you did not take us for one and the same, solely on the basis that we may all assume the form of white horses. I still have problems with that. You don't have Fischl? Did you not pick her up for free? There was not too long ago when they did the Hex and Circle buffs. You could have picked her up for free, or did you pick somebody else? I mean, if you picked somebody else, that's fine. I don't remember what the options were. Where they were Fischl, Sucrose, and Razor, I think. But still, that's impressive. What? Yeah, they did. It was a couple patches ago. I think it was during. I think it was in the same patch that During came out. In the same patch that the During came out. Oh, you missed it. Ah, damn, that's a shame. Yeah, they gave her away for free. They gave her away for free in that time. You had the choice. You could have picked Sucrose, Razor, or Fischl. That was the thing. Yes, but that's a shame. But hey, Fischl is a popular character. It's likely that she shows up in another banner at some point. It's very likely that they put her in another banner sooner rather than later. So yeah, there's probably going to be chances for you to get her. And it's even likely that they put her in a banner for a character that could use her. Why Razor, bro? Who plays him? A lot of people play Razor. And now that he has like the Hex and Circle buffs, he's got some very interesting teams too. Yeah. You never pull for a 4-star? That's true. That's true. Unless you don't mind losing the 50-50 or accidentally getting the featured character, you should not pull for a 4-star. That is true. That being said, I did recently pull on her banner because I wanted to try and get Iluga just for funsies, and I did get him. You shouldn't do what I did. Well, actually, losing the 50-50 is not all bad because it means that losing the 50-50 on a character banner that you don't, on a banner character that you don't actually want to get is a good thing because then it guarantees you getting the one that you do want to get. Winning the 50-50 would be a problem. Winning the 50-50 early on a... Winning the 50-50 and maybe even early on a banner is bad. Which is funny because that's, technically speaking, maybe even likelier than getting the 4-star, which is saying a lot. We need better ways to get 4 stars, man. I believe Zhongli did find the correct horse, yes. Come to ask for Zibai's shade. Set his sights upon Zibai's human soul. Oh, wait. Her human soul is also called her shade? World outside is changing with the new moon's birth. The confines of the shadow moon are gradually disintegrating. The heavenly soul is set to return. What is the heavenly soul? I need to... Hold on a sec. Pues hi, Kintsugi. Welcome on in. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Todavía no es de noche acá exactamente, pero está cerca. Son las 6 de la tarde. It's 6 p.m. here. But welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Lost 50-50 for her weapon and got Newbie's book, but also got her sword too. Hey, that's good, see? Not everything is bad. We make do with what we got. Give me a second. I gotta fucking... Hold on. Still here. Hold on. Okay. I'm back. What do you mean it ain't exactly night? It's evening. Yeah, no, it isn't. It's 6 p.m. It's about to be nighttime. I consider nighttime everything past 7 p.m. Everything past 7 p.m. you can say that it's night. But not even 7. Maybe like 7:30, 8. Like 8, yeah. When we say the time here and we say 7 p.m., we say 7 de la tarde, meaning 7 in the evening. So even there I would say that like 8 p.m. is the point where, okay, that's just night now. There's a book on Columbina and it works. Really? I'm surprised. Well, actually, I haven't built Columbina yet, so I don't know. I heard that you can put her on prototype Ember, so that's likely what I'm gonna do. But I don't know. I haven't gotten around to build her yet. Wait, what is this heavenly soul said to return, basically? Buenas tardes exists. Yeah, buenas tardes is indeed a thing. Wait, what? Strange phenomena have manifested within Langan's former domain, leading to the earthly soul's reappearance as well. The last of the trio, the human soul, is in your possession. Oh. Heavenly soul. Okay. Is the 3 selves. Intriguing. My intention is to gather all 3 together so that an old friend may finally make her return. Zibai? Me and my 7th degree Spanish knowledge. That's fine. I still want to do that. I haven't thought too much about how I want to execute it, but I do want to do that stream where I teach Spanish, but in like a funny way. I want to do the stream where I distinguish all the funky words that Spanish has, and how different Spanish is from one country to another, especially within Latin America. I want to do that. Because HP and crit damage is pretty good, but you got a charge attack before. Ah, I see. That's not a problem. Just adjust some rotations and that's fine. Like Fluffy? Like, wait, you mean the comedian? Like, what was his name? Fuck, I forgot. Gabriel? Isn't Gabriel? Isn't he Gabriel? No. I forget. The Mexican one. The Mexican comedian. Yeah, I know him. Have a nice night, enjoy your store. Oh, don't worry about it. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Go do your thing. Gabriel Iglesias. Yes. Gabriel Iglesias. Yes. I have seen some of his routines. I don't remember if he does have a routine where he talks about like differences in Spanish, I think. Yeah. He does have a routine where he like mimics accents. Yeah. I could take some inspiration from him. Yeah, that could be funny. But yeah, no, I want to do there's one specific video that's it's called How Hard Is It to Speak Spanish, or in Spanish, Qué difícil es hablar el español. Which is a song. It's a song sang by 2 dudes who go around explaining how certain words have different meanings depending on what country they are set in. Like, for example, Mexicans, we have a sweet treat here we call dulce de leche, which is literally just like milk sweet, like the sweet derived from the milk. I don't know how to describe dulce de leche. It's like a brownish paste type of thing that's very sweet, very, very fucking good. It's one of the best things we have over here in Argentina. And we call it dulce de leche because it literally comes from milk and it's sweet. But in Mexico, dulce de leche is very good. Yes, it is insanely good. But in Mexico, they don't call it dulce de leche. They call it dulce de cajeta, which cajeta in Argentina refers to a female's private parts. Like, legitimately, that's what it means. That's how we use it. It's just slang for that, okay? So it's very different. It's very different if you were to use that word over here. So yeah, you gotta be careful. And there's a ton of other words like that. Fresa, I think, is another one between Spanish and in Spanish in Mexico and Argentina. Because fresa in Mexico, I think, means someone who is like very high society or something like that. Whereas fresa in Argentina literally just means strawberry. I wonder if they taste different. I have no idea. I've had dulce de leche from Brazil, and it is not as good as Argentinian dulce de leche. So I don't know how they do it over there. I would imagine it is that kind of different. Kind of like how you ever tasted Coca-Cola from like different countries? It's different. It's different tasting. The Argentinian Coca-Cola is very good, but Brazilian Coca-Cola for some reason isn't that good. I don't know. Maybe the water they use to make it is different because it's from a different country, and so it just tastes different. Excuse me, wait, what are you talking about now, Chow? It was you that freed me from that painting, and afterwards I took up arms in your name. Together we first subdued Shen Yuveil, brought peace to Mount Qingshi, and it was for this cause that the contract between us was made. Oh, this was during the Archon War there. Now that the debt has been repaired, what cause have you to expect my aid? Zibai and I love being friends, given not only that you were manifested from a corrupt desire within her divine form. How can you purport to be the wrong white horse? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's one of the things. Like, how can you say you're not Zibai when you're literally a part of her? Like, you kind of have your own personality a little bit, but like at the same time, you're still her, man. There's just like a different part of her. We're not as separate and distinct as any two beings ever were. What once shone with radiant purity has long become dust. Should this still be unclear to you, I bid you to take your leave. Dang it. Wait, but now hold on. But what do we do now? No. We need her. Wait, he knew. He knew. She's so bashful. Wait. I don't want to die. Hold on. Propose a new contract. The part where you make me an offer I simply couldn't refuse. Should you, the famed god of contracts, not likewise strive for success through negotiation? I had prepared a new contract. Oh, you sly bastard. What is it? You should know that I want for nothing, for I live in the mountains, carefree and untroubled. Occasionally, I even find sport in teasing the mortals who stumble into my presence. Oh, so this was the one that we saw in the trailer. Then why persist in telling them those ancient stories? I speak of what transpired before the sky collapsed and the earth sank into itself. Sky collapsed and the earth sank into itself? Earth collapsed and... What? Sky collapsed and earth sank into itself. What exactly is he referring to there? Cataclysm? Maybe? Merely my way of passing the time. And what of it? Would any believe, much less remember, the ramblings of a mountain hermit? They have long since spread throughout the mortal realm. Oh yeah, you might have created a legend. You might have accidentally pushed someone to create a legend about yourself. Should my words prove insufficient, I invite you to see the world for yourself. I have found you a pair of trusty guides. Oh, Paimon and the Traveler. Lantern Rite is in present and should prove quite intriguing for you. Is this a contract? 1 day festive excursion. Yeah, that does seem a little unbalanced. Would you give up your entire being for 1 day of like going to a festival? It's a little steep, yeah. Also, hi Ink, welcome on in. I hope you have a wonderful day. Notice that afterwards, final determination, of course, shall rest with you. Okay. Hey, here we are. We are your guys. They certainly look the part, I'll give you that. Really? How so? The benevolent Lord of Geo has sold you to me. I don't think that's what he did. What have you gotten us into? I only ask that you accompany my Adeptus friend on a tour of Liyue. And you'll help us after that? That depends on how well you entertain me. Okay, where do we go? Liyue Harbor. Oh geez, we're gonna have a little bit of a tour. She sounds different from what Paimon imagined. Let's just, yeah. It's different from the other shade, that's for sure. I much prefer this one to the angrier, the angrier one. Oh yeah, you can exercise your freaking travel guide title. I wonder if she shouldn't be recognized by people at all. Right. So we should be fine. Teyvat's busiest port. It's also the beating heart of Liyue. I'm going to turn off the fan, by the way. I have the AC on because the heat has been just unbearable these past few days. So I'm adjusting, basically. Where would you like to go first? Humble fare and wine to ship, in comfort clothed and soul at ease. Soul at ease. One eats and all the heart's ills cease. That's a poem, I guess. Oh, Shengling's place? Leak we seen. Yeah, and Yue. Yeah, I remember. Liyue Pavilion and Xingyue Kiosk. Yes, people do need to eat. Well, I guess you are also right with that. Not everybody can afford to go eat out every day. Zhongli's little treat. Oh, are we putting everything in his tab? Yeah, Paimon just wants to eat for herself and stuff. A porter? Who's a porter? What's a porter? Wanmin. That's Shengling's restaurant, right? Wanmin. Yeah. Even the name feels lively and down to earth. Oh god. You could see Mizuki down there because I haven't done the interactions with the playable characters yet. They don't activate when you get close to them, right? Now I have to talk to them. Good. I won't then. Hi Mizuki. Bye Mizuki. I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'll do that. I'll do those on my own later. There she is. Who's your very godlike friend? Grab a table while you still can. I guess you could say she's a new friend, yeah. You brought her here for Lantern, right? We'll take good care of you. Just order whatever you want. It's on the house. Oh, damn. Okay, well, there you go. We ain't spending shit. Don't spill the beans on who you are, girl. Hold on. What about her? I am her and she is me. Bro, like an hour ago, you were basically saying you weren't her. You're an adeptess? You gotta keep up with the time. Have you heard of cosplay? Cosplay is real in Genshin, in Teyvat? Hello? Yeah, no, she is very much an expert. Yeah. Look at that. Who knew that cosplayers were a real thing in Teyvat? Let's go. You're so tuned in. How come I haven't heard about it? You're too locked in on cooking, yeah. You're more out of touch than I am. Imagine your dad teaching you shit about, like, you know, the modern generations. They're becoming self-aware. They might, yeah. Should I still call you White Horse Adept? Yes, that's who she is. Yeah, very committed to the role. Well, I guess I'm the real Paimon. Imagine. Wait, no, there's an artist. There's an artist. I forget their name, but they post on the Genshin subreddit and on Twitter as well, where they do like they do like new designs where they flip the character in their weapon or the character in a companion, for example. Like they've done art of like Xiangling, for example, but if instead of Xiangling being the playable character, Guoba is the playable character, and Guoba switches places with Xiangling, and there's like a little Xiangling little Guoba bear. What the fuck was that? Okay, hold on. I actually heard that. Give me a second. I'll be right back. What the fuck was that? I didn't hear what it was. I saw a red fish spin on the screen, but by the time I put on my headphones, it was gone. Evil Joler. I do know Joler. I do know Joler, the spinning fish. I didn't know it had an evil version of it. Is it in German? Yeah, Spion is German, as far as I'm aware, at least. If anything, at least he speaks German. Jiao, what does that mean? Is that a German thing? Or is it or do you mean Joel? Fish. Can I check it? Wait, I can go back on the stream. Hold on. Where is it? Very red one, yes. It means as much as yes, sir. Okay, gotcha. Oh, he's got an evil laugh and everything. Damn. That's wild. Okay. Enthusiastic, yes. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, we're back. I don't know what the fuck that noise was. I don't know if you could hear it. It sounded pretty loud. It sounded loud enough that I heard it through my headphones. So it might have been able to be picked up by the microphone. I'm not sure. But it wasn't anything. I think it might have been just my window, because there are very strong gusts of wind going on outside, and so my windows are going crazy a little bit. So that might have been just the window smacking against the wall or something. Or something fell in my neighbor's house. But I went to check around and outside to see what's going on, and nothing really happened. I did notice that one light was randomly on for some reason. I don't know why, because I never turned it on. But oh well. Where were we? Right. She is saying that she is the white horse. Must have been the wind. It literally has to have been. Like, I'm telling you, the winds are very fucking strong right now. A couple of plants in my garden. Not plants, flower pots. Not even flower. They're plants in pots. They fell because the wind knocked them over and some shit broke. And I'm gonna have to tell my mom, hey, look. There was a very strong wind at some point that knocked off a few of your plants, and I don't know what to do to fix them. But oh well. I'm sure she'll understand. Puny mortals. Hey, my God, Jimmy, you might actually get along with this lady. She calls people puny mortals. Do you like that?
Why are you like this?
What do you mean? You're the one. You're the one that has a line that's like, "You're useless to me, mortal." Come on now. Okay, never mind then. I can't do I can't do it properly. I can kind of do a little bit. Oh well. That's how it is when you try to communicate with Jimmy. Eventually he'll just say a non sequitur and completely break flow of conversation. Somebody sneaked past you and you thought must have been the wind. Yeah, did the Metal Gear Solid thing where bring it popped up in my head. And then I went to check and it was not there anymore. I'm the scat man. Skibidi yum dum dum. Fuck yeah. Love me some Scatman John. I like that he still remains in the collective consciousness through memes and stuff. I'm glad, because he was a good man. And made some banger music. I was like the pa po pe pa 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 po pi pa po pe pa 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 pi po pi pa po pe pa 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 po pe pa 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 po pe pa 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 pi po pi. I do know that one. I'm calling out for Scatman. I'm calling out for Scatman's world. If you wanna break free, you better listen to me. You got the world at your feet in your fantasy. I think it goes something like that. That's Scatman's world. I can do the simpler scatting that he did. Like I can't do the more complex ones because that one starts like with I don't know, something in this Scatman's world, and it goes into pop, and I can do that. But I can't do the more complex rhythms that he did. The guy was talented. Oh, you're the one that got you're the girl that got possessed the other day. Yeah, you're the one that caused the scene. Yeah, Shang. Yeah, that one. Broke some stuff here at your restaurant a few days ago. I don't know what came over me. Yeah, you were kind of possessed. You didn't actually get food poisoning from... No, it wasn't that. It was a little bit outside of her control. This one's on the house. Imagine causing a scene. Like what the fuck? What is this generosity, man? Imagine causing a scene in a restaurant and then a few days later you come by, apologize, and simply just apologize for what happened, and then the restaurant owner invites you a fucking just pays for your meal or something. Like that'll never happen in the real world. You can have lunch with us. Yeah, must have been fate. Now Shibai, or I'm sorry, Xiao, was it? The other fragment of your possessed this young lady and poisonous, but it ain't poisonous. No, it wasn't on you. In fact, it was somewhat related to this lady that's sitting over here. Why don't you choose for us? Yeah, please, because Paimon will never make up her mind. Fans that I would serving of stir-fried shrimp. Sure. I'm not a fan of shrimp. Oh my god, there's the Fatui couple is back there. Wait, the ones that are in like the ones that are every lantern, right? There's at least one moment with these two Fatui members in the back. Oh, that's so cute. Right at home along with a special chili minced cornbread buns. Jesus. How many courses are you planning, man? Are you seriously just gonna fucking put all of this on the house? That's a lot. A Devta's Temptation? That shit comes in a giant pot. Okay, you know what? That's gonna be good for us because we want to make a good impression on her. The White Horse Adeptus? Yeah. This lady is doing cosplay as her. I almost believed you there for a moment. We're trying to be you know, coy here, but she won't allow us to do that. Right, you were yeah. I remember you were part of the people that got the relics discovered, yeah. And that's how you were possessed. Yeah. Why might such matters concern the White Horse Adeptus? Some of those relics not only seem to contain textual reference to her, but even depictions of what she looked like. Deity of that era, but there are plenty of other theories out there too. You're into history. What do you mean you joined by sheer accident? How does one join an archaeological team by accident? I mean, that wasn't you exactly. You didn't have much control. Considering becoming a martial artist now? Yeah, it just caused a bit of a scene and that's about it. Yeah, that wasn't really your fault. Both the victim and the Ministry of Civil Affairs say they won't be pursuing the matter any further. My father says he's going to punish me. Oh boy. What do you mean family rules? Just fucking solitary confinement? What are you, Klee or something? Few tea fields in Chiang Village and a guest house in Liyue Harbor. Wait, Boss Lu? I don't know who that is. Oh, the old man that told the story of the old man we met at the beginning of the quest. I remember that. Yeah. Oh, would you look at that? Yeah, she mentioned. Yeah, he mentioned like he wanted the White Horse's Adeptus to show up and let her divine power be known. I do remember that. Yeah, I don't think it was. Okay, but shut up though. Family's rather well off. I went into archaeology. As the man said, I'm old. He might not have said it, but he would say it. He was quite old. And hey, maybe he did even say it and I forgot about it. I put him in charge of the guest house and came up with a bunch of ideas right away. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh, right. The grandpa was not very keen on changing the guest house's name. I still haven't let it go. Yeah, we heard. To rise above others, one must endure the hardest of hardships. I guess that's a good saying, yes. You would endure all manner of hardships in your brief time above on this mortal plane, and all that to merely rise above others. I thought the wiser path would be to simply roam this world as I do. What? Not everybody has the freedom to do that, girl. I'm gonna tell you. Archaeology, martial arts, tea plant, or do you want to keep a guest house? Like something you enjoy, yeah. Whatever delights you should not feel like a burden. Do things like that really? Yeah. Of course now. Everybody has stuff that they enjoy doing. I defy you to detect even a hint of hardship on her face when she wields her walking spatula. Yeah, that's what she loves doing. And she does it every day. Just strive with all your might to pursue that which brings you delight. Exactly. It kind of goes hand in hand with the thing of like, find something you love doing and you'll never have to work a day in your life. Kind of like that. Like cosplay? I suppose you might say that. But she's not wrong. She's not wrong. Nowadays, people do make a living from cosplay as well. Yeah, that could happen. Yeah, she's really getting into her role. Maybe I should have a chat with Miss Shangling before I head home. But like, you need to find something that fits you. Just because Shangling finds cooking delightful doesn't mean that you will find the same things. None of this is poisonous. That other you. Oh my god, she's crying. Oh my god. So those are actual tears running down her face. But that can happen if you try out really good food. Okay, so we've had food. What else do we want to fucking show her? Where to now? Some diversion. Are we gonna go to an opera? Storytelling? Yeah. Divine Damsel of Devastation. Yeah, all of these are Yunjin operas. The bright moon that sits in the sky above us. I don't think anybody wrote an opera for it yet. However, Yunjin might have. The moon does come up quite a lot. The Yue in Liyue means moon. Does it? I never knew this. Wait, what does Liyue mean? Hold on, I'm looking this up. I'm looking this up. Liyue meaning. Lapis moon. Or a rock that is as smooth as a jade. But that doesn't mean glazed moon in Chinese. Glazed? Oh, that's cool. Wait, where does it say? Sumeria's NPCs, notable features, trivia, etymology. Yeah, okay. Liyue literally means glazed moon in Chinese. MiHoYo has also offered jade moon as a viable translation using the radical of that little thing, jade, in Liyue's li. You can also decompose it into the UN month can in Liyue can also mean month. Wow. That's interesting. Yeah, look at that. Third round knockout. Okay, I guess Yue does mean moon. Have you not watched Avatar? No. I actually have not. I legit have not. I'm sorry. It's one of those shows that escaped me. It started coming out when I was a bit older already, so I wasn't watching a lot of TV anymore. And it was before I really got into the internet anyways, so like I missed my chance. But why would watching Avatar had clued me on the fact that Yue means moon? Is there a character? Is there a character in Avatar or something, or a place that also is named Yue? Unfollow? No! Eventually, someday I will watch it, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. Kind of like how I still want to watch Gintama. It's one of those things that I gotta watch. It's one of those things I gotta watch before I die. It's on the list. It's on the list of things I have to watch before I die. Like, it's not even just anime. Like, Breaking Bad is also on that list. A character with that name yet? Really? Were they literally just called Yue? Wobbly tongue Tian. What, like... by biting your tongue? Something? I can't speak. I can speak very fast. I tend to speak very fast. Back when I was younger, I used to get reprimanded for speaking too fast because people wouldn't understand me. You just take your time to grasp the meaning and commit to it. Commit it to memory. You'll be able to say it smoothly in no time. That is the White Horse Adeptus. Yeah, no, she's just cosplaying. Certainly looks like a lot of fun. You would understand it. Something I'm quite familiar with, really, now. To perform through the eyes of the dragon, I decided to imagine I was Rex Lapis himself. It's the only way to truly inhabit his mind. What did you dress like? These things that would make your jaw drop. Why are we getting so defensive all of a sudden, Paimon? Reciting an ancient poem. Which one? Never even heard of the ancient poem called an ancient poem. Excuse me? What kind of a title is that? Yeah. We only found about that ourselves. Oh, really? Just now. Couldn't figure out what it all meant. We decided to just refer to it as an ancient poem. Thanks to the painstaking work of scholars who were tasked with decoding it, that's exactly what it was. An ode offered in veneration to the moon and the White Horse Adeptus. Oh, you probably know about it then. Are you going to recite it now? Is Yicheng going to recite it and be like, and all of us are going to be like, how the fuck did you know that? It's like, oh no, she's really in character. She already even knows this. That's how in character she is. It's true that the moon may disappear tonight. We should be in no danger. In other words, there's nothing to fear. Oh, jeez. Well, that's a good way to calm things down. Because, like, I guess they're trusting us to actually fix this because it could be very, very bad. Calling for the White Horse Adeptus aid. If we do that, I'm certain she'll protect our moon and keep us safe. Under moon eternal and radiant night, a maiden grants silk of soft and light. Under moon iridescent in night divine, a maiden grants fiber for cloth so fine. Under moon of frost, in night so great, a maiden grants tools to divine our fate. Isn't this what was said in the cutscene? Fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the earth life is grown. The seedlings stretch, the crops do rise, and all unfolds before our eyes. Fruits are gathered, sweet wine is poured. These gifts we offer to our Lord. Pure as heaven, so fair and bright, she shines as light in this dark night. And with her... I'm sorry. I couldn't control it. It just came out. She shines as light in this dark night, and with her does this wish take flight. Yeah. Yeah. What is that? Fields are proud, the seeds are sown, from the earth life is grown. Yeah, of course you would know it. Have an expert. She really does know her role inside out. Yeah, she's really in character. I am the real deal. That's the spirit. I love that. I love that her being the actual White Horse Adeptus is so unbelievable that just by implanting the idea that she's just really in character actually works for everybody. Back in the day, I was just like you. You are amusing as mortals go. I have some questions regarding it. I was wondering perhaps if you might be able to shed some light on it. See, like, Yunjin is fully bought in. Yunjin is fully bought in. Hell, I wouldn't even be surprised if Yunjin kind of has suspicions that she's not even playing a character and she is the real one. But she would never say it. The full meaning of its verses. To all the people of Liyue, I still express such reverence for the ancient ways. Hardly our only pursuit. Oh yeah, Shinyan. Rock and roll, yeah. People like me and you, young lady. Young lady. We're not placing too much emphasis on our reverence for the ancient ways. That here in, it may be better to say here in Liyue, 100 passions bloom, each with a voice of its own. It wouldn't do any harm for me to enlighten you. As the eternal moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with a lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the kudzu vines and mulberry leaves. I don't know what kudzu is. It's probably a flower, right? So that they may be used to make coarse cloth that is nevertheless soft, light, and comfortable to wear. As the iridescent moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. Oh. It's about the 3 moons. As the frost moon rises in the night sky. Yeah. She really did come down from the moon. Yeah. Shows the people how to use the plow and spade to purge the land, and the plow and spade to purge the land of weeds, till the soil and heap up the yeah. She was called the god of the god. What, was she not called the god of soil or something like that? Graces the wheat and rice. Yeah, she's a real pro at all this farming stuff. Real Stardew Valley hours. Fruits of the field are harvested and brewed into sacred wine for honored guests. Yeah. This, like, I know that you're supposed to be explaining the poem or whatever, but you're almost kind of reciting another poem now. Yeah. You've shown the heights to which a true role player may aspire. That's literally just being herself. Yeah. I consider myself somewhat versed in the matter, but there's always someone. Yeah, there's always something. Okay. As we say in Spanish, there's always someone who can pee further than you. I love that saying. It is I who have been surprised. Ooh, it's Liyue Harbor of the present day. You're not from Liyue. What has surprised you about it? Set forth on the next part of your excursion. Oh, good. We don't have to. We don't have to take you to a proper opera. My own name is scarcely worth mentioning, but since you asked, I'll tell you the title of that poem instead. It's not called an ancient poem? Of course not. It's Odes of Long Jibai. Ah. Do the people not know the name Jibai? I think Zhongli was the only one who told us that. Whoops. Zhongli was the one who told us that her name was Jibai. But does that mean that, like, modern people from Liyue just straight up do not know the real name of the White Horse Adeptus? It's likely they don't. I would imagine they don't. Is that... Oh my god, are those Ganyu and and Yanfei. Yay, the girlies. Yay, I love both of them. I'm really hoping Yanfei gets a skin on one of these events. I feel like she needs a better outfit than that. even Yanfei fans would want her to get better, want her to wear a dress or something that's more fitting to her role, to her vocation. On my recent trip to nod-krai, I came across something really fascinating in the Frostmoon Science Library. Oh yeah, she was around there. I did her hangouts. Another divine envoy living on the moon. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, those interactions with Yanfei were kind of pretty much the first few hints that Zibai was coming, actually. Yeah. Could have been referring to the White Horse Adeptus. Yeah. Similarities between our legends are intriguing. Especially if you consider how far apart we are. Yeah, but the moon is the same. I live in different lands, but when you look up at the night sky, we see the same moon and stars. Yeah. As for other nations, will be right here celebrating with us. That's a cool looking horse though, so why would you not be a fan? It's a pity she's so elusive, even Granny's never met her. Maybe she really is just a legend. White Horse Adeptus is as real as can be. Wait, are we not pretending she's a cosplayer with these two because they would recognize her as a fellow Adeptus or something? Happy Lantern, right? Actually seen the White Horse Adeptus? Yeah, and so have you. And you are? The White Horse Adeptus. We start with something else next time. She's cosplaying. Okay, we're still playing along here. She's been obsessed with cosplaying the White Horse Adeptus ever since we met her. Low-key obsessed? Wow, wait. I didn't even see that Paimon also said low-key obsessed. Oh my god. Like a house on fire. Is that a saying? The fuck was that? I heard another big sound outside. I think it must have been the wind. Like literally, it might have been the wind that caused something to fall. But that one was far away. That one didn't sound like something fell close to me. It sounded like something fell far away. It might have been a tree or something. Like the wind is strong enough that it wouldn't surprise me if some trees in the streets might have been knocked out, which is scary to think about. A horse-shaped Sha lantern. Is that what it is? Yeah, it's supposed to represent the White Horse Adeptus. Is that not your Adeptus form? Both the lantern and myself. What do you mean? Have any of you ever seen a horse before? They're not that common in Teyvat. Okay. I have, but not here. Horse appears to be mid-trot, but it has adopted what is called a lateral gait, where the legs on one side. Also, hi, Sofa. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Just wondering what the noises outside are. I'm just scared for a second while I'm playing this quest. But hope you're having a wonderful day. Now we're talking about horse gaits. Picture myself, I mean, the White Horse Adeptus. Could barely contain my mirth. You learn none. I actually didn't know that had a name either. I didn't think that horses had different types of gaits. Just a giant piece of fan art, yeah. Came here thinking the White Horse Adeptus tale had been long forgotten, yet here I am, gazing upon a lantern made in her honor. Yeah, you couldn't have been more mistaken. So many tales. Yeah. Like a million times before, yep. Wait, what thing? Like a new chapter of her story? Liyue's Moon Chase Festival. I don't remember. I actually don't. The stove god. Oh, that one. Okay, okay. I do remember that now. Yeah, I do remember that. Oh, hey, the state of play is happening just now. I wonder if they're going to announce. If they're going to announce something huge, I will find out through messages, probably. I love that guy. I love that she stopped herself from saying Guoba and ended up saying the stove god. Its earliest form, it was an adeptal ritual known as the moon chase rite. What did it have? Did it have something to do with the moon? I actively do not remember. Moon chase rite was originally a ritual meant for communicating with the moon. But for what purpose? It was always Rex Lapis who performed the ritual. Really? Paimon, come on now! Be careful. This is like the second time you almost revealed major secrets about people's gods. They never actually received any response from the moon, which is why they eventually stopped performing it. Huh. Jing took a picture of the moon being obscured by a dark hole to climb retainer and asked if it had anything to do with the moon chase. The moment Claw Retainer saw it, it dawned on her that the rite might have been an attempt to reach the White Horse Adeptus all along. So Zhongli's been trying to do this forever. Yeah, she's been trying to bring back the White Horse Adeptus all this time. Interesting. Quite the revelation, yeah. If Jing hadn't taken that picture to Cloud Retainer, we would have never known any of this. Oh, right, she did say she had some leads. The Geo Archon, all this time you've been striving to awaken her. Awaken? Nah, nothing. Don't worry about it. This new insight you provided has been truly eye-opening. My trusty guides, I'm meaning to ask, where in Liyue Harbor may one enjoy an expansive scenic view? Up above, most likely. Paimon's barely... That's true. I also want to digest that lore bomb a little bit more. Like, I feel like there has to be more to this rather than just Zhongli wanting to reunite with an old friend. There's got to be more to it. Yujing Terrace, yes. Turns on the higher ground. The sea view from up there is so much better. Let's get back to Granny's now. Yeah. Wait, the festival's tonight? Oh shit. Well, we are in Act 3. So I imagine Act 4 will be while the festival is happening. What are we waiting for? Customer's always right. Hold on. Wait, what do you mean? Let's take a photo here. Okay, sure. Do you know what a photo is? Yeah, you don't. Let's record moments in the blink of an eye. Just stand there and strike a pose or something. Yeah. Do we have to do it, or does it? Oh, look at her. That's adorable. I like this Zibai. I like this personality of hers. But I also like the other, I like the angry one as well. The angry one is like was very cool. If maybe a bit childish, but understandably so, I guess. Discovered a way to preserve moments of time. Now I'm truly curious to witness what else these mortals might accomplish. Yeah, Yunjing Terrace is over there. I don't even remember where that is exactly, but it is up above. I have a problem with... It's not a problem, really. It happens to me in real life as well. I just don't... For some reason, I am not able to remember the names of places. Like, if you ask me to name the streets around the place where I live, I will struggle a little bit. Like, if you ask me, if I'm in the center of my city... If I'm in the city center and somebody asks me for directions to one specific place, I'm going to struggle. And I may not even be able to respond to them. So I'm not one that, like, retains place information. Charm of this Liyue, it is hard for me. It is hard. Like, I know street names. I know a number of street names. And it helps that I don't live in a giant city. But I do live in the city nonetheless, and so there is a bunch of street names that I just don't process. What I am good at is that if I'm thrown in the middle of the city center and I'm told you got to walk from one place to another and you can't ask for directions or anything like that, and you can't look up the names of stuff, for example, I will be able to do it because I recognize I've been around the center of my city for a long time, so I know my way around the place, even if I don't know what street names are or anything like that. But I know how the streets connect with each other and stuff like that. You know, I know the blocks, if you will. However, if you take me outside of like the big metropolitan area, I'm fucked. I am totally fucked. It's the city center that I'm okay at navigating. Anything else, I'm not good at. I don't know any stream names. Maybe one or two. Yeah, no, I know a few of them. I know a good amount of them. Not a few. I know a good amount of them. Sometimes I struggle with locating them. Like like I could tell you, for example, let's say that there's a street that is called like 123 Street or something like that. If you ask me where 123 Street, I will be able to tell you where it is roughly, but I don't know what other streets connect to it, even though I know that there are streets that connect to it. And I wouldn't know where that street goes, in what direction, and all that kind of stuff. I know parts of it. It's why I'm able to still like orient myself. But yeah, no, it's hard for me to craft directions, for example. Oh god, I gotta go pee again. Okay. Let me go to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll continue this quest because I haven't taken a break to do that in a bit. Give me one sec, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Hello. Hi, Yuki. Welcome on in. Hello. Hope you're having a wonderful day. What's your... I just know the road and the streets. I know where my house is located. It's just, yeah, visually I know where my house is. Like, if you drop me in the middle of the city and you told me go back to your house, I will know how to get there, even if I don't know the roads I gotta follow. I also know my address, yes, but I do know the streets, and I know the directions I have to go. I know that much. But even if I didn't know the streets, I would know what how to get back. Like, I'm not that much of a lost cause. All right, where were we? Right, our tour of Liyue seems to be almost over because the festival is about to begin, and we need to go find the third fucking shade, the third fragment. Where is the third self? Now, what's the deal with that? Oh, was it within the moon itself? I don't remember. Always been this way? Yeah, it's always been like that for me as well. I think over the years I've learned the names of some streets, and so I guess those ones stuck. It's just left, right, forward, behind directions. Yeah, pretty much. Exactly that as well, yeah. People will start releasing their Shao lanterns to mark the most important day of the year. Yeah! Let us bring these weary day to a close. Wait, you didn't enjoy your tour? Perhaps the descent of divine beings. It's not that crazy nowadays. Hello, Raiders. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. Hope you have a wonderful day. Welcome in, Sewer. I hope you're having a wonderful day. How was your stream? Welcome, welcome. My name is Lance. I am a Starklister VTuber, and I play a lot of gacha games, like the one that we're currently... Wait, what am I doing? What did I say? Why did I say raid? No. Why'd I try to raid you again? I meant to do shout out. I literally did the no you button for the for the freaking for the raid. That's not how you do it. Hi Bree, welcome on in. Hi Majestic. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome on in, Sewer Critters. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm not gonna raid you back to Sewer Plant. Imagine if I did, because you can raid anybody on Twitch at any given moment. It's not a thing that you have to do at the end of stream. It's a funny thing that you can do. But yeah, I almost raided you guys back to Sewer, who is presumably finishing stream, right? Have finished it during art. Ooh, nice. Oh, I did see the progress that you've been doing. Yeah, I briefly I caught glimpses of the whole process. It's coming out quite nice. I do like it. So congrats. Hey, even if it's not finished, it still looks good. But yes, I understand how long it takes to do these things. Back to the art, yes. Yeah, I was just about to send them back to your channel. But however, if you need to raid and run, I completely understand. Don't worry about it. Thanks so much for the raid, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. However, if you would like to stick around, we are now finishing or trying to finish at least, the Lantern Rite story. We're near the end of Act 3, I think. But yes, if you haven't done it, you'll be doing art in the future. I want to. My drawing tablet is coming. It should arrive tomorrow, literally. But I don't know when I'll be doing an art stream, but I do want to do it. I want to do an art stream and an Osu stream where I actively play with the tablet, because like those are the two reasons why I bought it. Because I want to draw and I want to play Osu better. So yeah, I was gonna sleep at 6 a.m. here. Oh damn, that's early. And you haven't slept yet? Like 6 a.m. is usually when I go when I'm waking up. But if you like stayed up all night, then you usually get some rest. That's really fun. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do in art related things. Maybe we do watch alongs of tutorials and I try to learn along those tutorials or something. I don't know. Or maybe I just draw silly shit. But yeah, I'll do something in the future for sure. But definitely sometime after next week. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I don't sleep. You should sleep. It's important. Go to bed around 3 a.m. and get up at 6. That's very little sleep. What the hell? That can't be good for y'all. Y'all need to get some more hours of sleep at least. Come on now. I nap during the day. Yeah, your body has to. Your body will force you to take naps to just catch up on sleep. That has happened even to me, and I tend to have a good sleeping, at least. Insomnia to speak. Well, I guess that can happen. That's true. But yeah, you guys need to keep it in check, though. That can be bad. That can't be good for y'all. But yeah, I understand. I understand how it is. Yep, yeah. Sometimes, like, I don't take naps usually because I'm not sleepy. But if there were a number of days that I spend going to bed late or not sleeping as much as I should, my body will eventually catch up with me and be like, hey, you need to go to sleep. And then I'll come back from work, I'll have lunch, and then I'll have a nap. I have done that a number of times. But it doesn't happen very often. Those are like the only conditions where I will nap during the day. Buddy, my this is night is morning and morning is night. Oh yeah, that can happen as well. Your internal clock is kind of like flipped around. Yeah, that can happen. My internal clock is rock solid. I tend to wake up, like a lot of times what happens is I tend to wake up at like the same time, even if my alarm does not go off. I have to do things for Chinese New Year. Oh. Right, it is that time of year for the people that celebrate it. Ooh. Right, that's why we're getting lantern right. Gotta help my family. I mean, it's understandable. I'm a night person, a night owl, as they call them. I never was that. You know, I'm not that energetic during the night. I tend to just want to sleep during the night. Like the most I will stay up, the most that I will stay up is like 2 a.m., maybe 3 a.m. if I'm really pushing it. But yeah. It is the year of the horse. Yeah, that's why we have the white horse adeptus in Genshin. Because year of the horse. Running off to rest a bit, have a good time. Oh, don't worry about it. Thank you so much for dropping by and saying hi. Thank you for the raid once again. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Morning, I'm tired, and then afternoon, my energy's okay. But night, I'm all warmed up. Yeah, I think the reason why I'm not a night person is because I'm the opposite, right? My energy levels go down at night, and then they are up during the rest of the day. I'm not saying that that's normal, but that's how I work. We merely filled our bellies, listened to tales, and gazed upon a crude imitation of my likeness. And now the sun begins its descent. I don't know how much else you were expecting. Like, did you really think that all of those things would have been possible? Also, this view is crazy. You can see the tree from the Sumeru Desert, and you can see the thing to get up into Fontaine from here. I'm going to stay awake for 3 days without sleeping at all. It is kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy. That legitimately can't be good for you. But I have heard that it is possible. It probably isn't good for you yet. But oh yeah, you can see the fucking desert pyramid over there. Oh, thanks so much for the follow, by the way. Tales of Atonement. Crazy name, but cool. I tried not to sleep for 4 days. You tried? Like actively you wanted to stay up? Like at some point, your body will not let you do that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like your body is a system that has to function a specific way, and you can't really push it to do things it cannot do. So at some point, it'll pass the taps to you. If we'd known that's what you wanted, we'd have done it all differently. I was playing games. Was it several games or was it one specific game that required a lot of time? Because that's another thing I was never really able to do, and probably why I never really had an issue of I'm so obsessed with this game I cannot even sleep. That never happened to me because if I play a game for more than like 4 hours, I start to get bored of it. Was in 2020? I don't know what big games might have come out on 2020 that might have gotten people to forego sleep for a bit. Do you still believe that I would part with that soul fragment, now so intertwined with my very being? Hopefully? You're just you're playing? Remember the Geo Archon has a way of making one more stony faced. Get it? Because Geo Archon? Engaging in a little banter. Low key, I didn't see it. It's playing Valorant, pushing to rank. Ah, yeah, that'll do it. I don't have the patience to play any game for that long amount of time. I don't. Even the games that I got the most invested in, I never really played for more than like 4 or 5 hours in a given day. Yeah, these stories that you shared, they eventually became legends. Like the reason I'm willing to bet that the reason, no, I'm not even willing to bet. I 100% know that the reason why people know of the White Horse Adeptus today is because of the people that you pulled into your realm and you told stories to. They have very much become a foundation to, again, the people of Langan stayed alive thanks to you. And they eventually went on to create Liyue. I don't play games that much. You kind of tired yourself out. I understand that. It makes sense. It makes sense. You gotta burn yourself out on doing that. Yeah. Life is busy. Yeah, that also tends to happen. We get older and responsibilities happen. I definitely used to do a lot more. Like one thing that I don't do as much as I used to do back in my youth, if you will, is I used to watch a lot more anime than I do now. Nowadays, I basically don't watch anime. I still play games like I'm doing now. Streaming has given me an opportunity to watch to play a lot of games though. Like if I didn't stream, it would be harder for me to play games because I would probably be just doing something else instead. So I'm glad that I picked up streaming because I can play games and actually make content on them. So that's pretty nice. Made up my mind some time now. Like immediately? Like a total weeb? I think I still watch anime. I keep up with a lot of anime, but I may not watch an anime. I may not watch anime all the time. But I kind of burned myself out on doing that. True, so true. Yeah. Don't grow old, guys. That messes you up. If you could find a way to stay young forever, do it. Don't know any game that came out in 2020? No, it's not that I don't know. I couldn't think of like one major game that came out in 2020 that could potentially lock you in like that. Genshin did not come out in 2020, by the way. Genshin came out in 2021. If that's what you're thinking. If I recall correctly. I'm pretty sure it came out on September 2021. Whole Naruto series in 1 month? Oh, God. I don't know how long it... I did that at some point when I was younger, yes. But, like, came out in 2020. Was it September 2020? Was it not September 2021? Fuck, it was 2020. God damn it. Okay, well, that's fine. It makes sense. Okay, listen. It was 2020. 2020 and 2021 are years that blend together because it was during the pandemic. You have to understand this. There's no way you don't agree with this. 2020 is a year that barely existed. We were all stuck inside for 90% of it. And then 2021 came out and we were still kind of... Came out as if it was like a season of anime. But 2021 happened and we were still kind of reeling from 2020. But yes, those 2 years just blend together like a fucking... Just like one thing. Also, welcome in, Len. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, Jesus, I'm glitchy. Oh, well. Now you get to hear me like this for a bit. Black Clover in 4 days? Black Clover is like, what? 100 episodes or so? Oh, damn, that is a lot. That is a lot. I don't think even in my most obsessed with anime time, I watched that many episodes in such a short period of time. I think the most I remember is watching 20 episodes of Bleach in 1 day. And that's about it. 60 episodes a day? Were you watching in ×2 or something? That seems improbable. Actually, no, it does not seem improbable. If you don't sleep much, yeah, no, that'll do it. Yeah, you could do it. Been reeling since 2016. That is true. that could also happen. Yeah, that could also happen. The years before the pandemic were very well distinct from me because I was very much a university student, so I was engrossed in that. But when the pandemic came, everything just blended together. 180 episodes, something was 2020, 2021. Oh, I see. Was the entirety of MA Brotherhood in 1 day? Well, that's like 70 something episodes, yeah. All of the Tenchi, like Tenchi Muyo and stuff. Ooh. 2020, 2021, during COVID-19. That's what a lot of people did during COVID. During COVID, I started playing gachas. Well, not during COVID. Well, yeah, it was during COVID, actually. Yeah, it was during COVID because I started playing Genshin. we were very much in lockdown while I was playing Genshin, yeah. Well, I started playing Genshin. Porters passing through the alleys. Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned the porter. In a week? That's more reasonable, yeah. I've watched full anime in a week as well. But yeah, I was never one to spend that much time on these things. Pre-registered Genshin player. Ooh, nice. Okay, I'm back. Thank God. I am a day one player, but I didn't pre-register. I had friends who were more into gachas that knew about the game, and they were probably pre-registered, but I did start playing Genshin in launch day as well, and I have not stopped since. There was like a period of time. I think the most I didn't play Genshin for was like a week or so. Cleaning and cooking for a whole house. Oh God, yeah, that sounds like a lot to do. I'm in charge of my house for now, and I already don't like doing the things that I got to do to keep it, you know, good. I'm not one to. Oh, thanks so much for the follow, Brie, by the way. Just a day one player. Yeah. Me too. I just wasn't clear what gachas were back in the day. Like the only gacha that I was vaguely aware of at the time was Fate Grand Order, and I thought that all gachas were kind of like that, mobile games that all were like turn-based RPGs or something, and you pulled for PNGs, and that's about it. So I had a very narrow understanding of gachas until this game came out, and I was like, oh shit, that just looked like anime Breath of the Wild, and I think that was sick. I thought that was sick because I love Breath of the Wild. Terrible luck. I don't want to pay money to get things. Yeah, I think gacha where I got decent luck and good amount of pulses. Azure Lane. I do hear that Azure Lane is one of the more generous gacha though, but I have no idea. Lost 2 accounts because oh damn. Surprising that you lost 2 of them. I haven't heard that happen to a lot of people. Some have already found that which stirs their hearts, while others continue to fret, troubled by uncertain futures. Yeah, everyone's living their lives. Did you think that people weren't be doing this or what? For the first light of the morrow, scenes I once yearned to behold now unfold before me, no longer in Langan, but in Liyue Harbor, thousands of years on. Yeah. There you go. Perhaps a singular art in which we are truly proficient is that of sequestering ourselves within the high mountains. Once we leave our mountain refuge, we found ourselves drawn back to mortal ways all the same. And more direction where devs are getting lazy and characters get more and beyond the soft. I have seen what Azure Lane does. I have seen that, yes. I am aware. So I think I know what you mean, yeah. It made this day more delightful than any I've known in a long, long time. Zhongli knew to leave us to be the ones who did this. Wait, right now? Should we wait for Zhongli? Is he right there or something? Or are you just gonna teleport us back to where he is or something? All things shall meet again in their time, for the waters know no rest, and the flowers their appointed season. One need not fear that life is but a journey of goodbyes. Oh, that's a good saying. That's a nice message. Life is but a journey of goodbyes. I love that. I mean, it's kind of melancholic, kind of sad if you think about it, but it makes sense. Is she even wearing anything? I know, yeah. They come across my feed sometimes. Azure Lane is not the worst one, though, and the worst offender when it comes to that. I feel like there are more lewd gachas out there. Lying on my bed when COVID ended, I felt like I forgotten how to walk. It felt weird. What happened to me is that I realized how much I enjoy staying indoors. Like COVID made me realize that I don't like going outside that much. I was always an introvert. There's brown. Yeah, brown dust is the one that I was thinking of. Yeah. Oh, and she's gone. Yeah, she just devolved into the little ball of light that we needed. That's the piece of her soul. I got a bunch of messages. Hold on. Is there anything important? No. Always love staying at home. Staying at home is nice. Not for everybody. Some people like actually going out, but not me. I'm an introvert at heart. It's why I would love to have like a remote job, because I could do that easily. Can really go out before COVID anyway. Is it one of those like? Is it kind of similar to what Iron Mouse has, where there's a CVID? I think you're prone to getting sick and stuff. Maybe that could be. But yeah, I do know that there's people that literally can't leave their houses much for whatever reason. So yeah, I was sort of extroverted before COVID. I was never the extrovert one. No, I was never that. COVID was not hard for me in that sense because I didn't do anything that required me to go out, or everything that required me to go out for. I'm scared of injections. Well, you should. Vaccines are important. I was scared of needles too, but I eventually just got over that fear. I was in the same team at some point, but I had to stop because it's getting expensive to keep it going. Yeah, I know. That too. Shit's not cheap. Went out for the mall and stuff, but it's hard to. Yeah, I can see that. But hey, going outside is not something that we need to do to live. It's entirely possible to just like live completely indoors. Or not completely indoors, but like with a minimum contact to the outside. Nowadays, even more so. Is it the best thing to do for a person's health? I don't know. But I'm sure there's a way to make it work. So yeah, it's not like we're starved for options. Older generations may not like it when the newer generations only like to stay in their homes and whatnot, and may think that the humanity is ruined because of that. But I don't give a shit. Documented phobia needles, and I get my vaccination. Yeah, there you go. It's something you gotta power through because they're really necessary. Could be risky at times, yeah. Okay, now I wonder, can I finish the rest of the quest in like 2 hours tops? Oh shit, wait. So she literally couldn't have stayed outside for a long time? Oh. So that's why she just vanished, huh? Has severed its ties to the mortal world. When you got here? He shows up. He's always around. I at least want to say goodbye. Mountains endure, the ceaseless waters will at last wear away their sharp edges. I must meet the marks wrought upon her by the ruler of time with great caution. You're just terrible at saying goodbye. You didn't even say it, really. Maybe goodbye for now, but someday we will meet again. When might that be? Years and years from now. Wait, what? If we save her, she won't be back immediately? Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking. If the White Horse Adeptus were to be resurrected, she'd still have the memories of the three deadly selves? Oh, you don't even know that, huh? So where do we get the third self? We're missing one, right? Rite is about to begin. Oh, shit. Cutscene? Oh, boy. Is the moon really gonna disappear? Maybe. Oh, look at the gang. Don't know where, don't know when. Ah, my god. The girlies, the roommates. Oh shit, it is actually getting covered up. What the fuck? Oh boy. This is very happy music for the visual that we're witnessing. I guess you could say so. Oh, they're doing the right. Aww. It's the same poem that we read. Ay, that's her skin. Aww. I love that crowd retainer is not in her human form there. Yelan, show! Hey, you drinking? Come on now. Oh, that's a very good drawing of the traveler. Oh. Wait, her eyes are changing color there. Wait, what the fuck? Did it work? Will she come down on her little thing? On her chariot? Did we do it? What? Did we do it? Did it work? I wish Gigi was good. Never say never. They buffed Mondstadt characters. I don't think it's impossible to see a buff for Liyue characters, and may or may not include Gigi in there. It would be great. Is it the Genshin's 5th anniversary, The Long Way Home? I think so. Is it the one that had the animation with the travelers, where they were separated and stuff like that? I do remember that. It was quite emotional. Very, very nice to see. Yes. Wait, where'd the moon go? Oh, there she is. Well, she's not the moon, but... Did we do it? Are you her? Well, that was quick. Hello? You have... Erica Venti voice actor. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean for she was singing? Wait, let me check. Because I do think that's the one I was thinking of. The Long Way Home. Genshin. Oh, no, it's not the one I was thinking, but I have seen it. Yes. It is not the one. Yeah, no, it's not the same one that I was thinking of, but I do remember seeing this one. The one I was thinking of was the one that was like fully animated. But I don't remember how to I don't remember how to look it up, or I don't remember the name of it. Was it Passing Memories? Was it the 4th anniversary one? No. It was that. No, it wasn't that one. I don't know. Did they announce anything important? Let me check. Tenchu. What the hell? A From Software game? No, it's not that. I don't know. I'll figure out the announcements later. But yeah. I do remember seeing that animation though. The Long Way Home. Yes, I do. It was quite nice. It is nice to hear the Venti voice actress sing. She's really good at it, yes. Now known by the name of Liyue. Do you I assume you recognize Zhongli at least, right? Peaks adorn the clouded moon. Who might you be? I mean, it wasn't the same one. Tenchu was good back in the day. I heard things about it. I don't know much about it. I know it exists. And I know that people like it. And I know that From Software made it. I don't know anything else. Those are lanterns. Usher in this day of joyous rebirth. Whose rebirth might that be? You? She got the Osmanthus wine. Aww. Ninja games here, speaking the first two. Ah. Yeah, I do know it was about ninjas. I think I saw a friend of mine play it once. But like, I didn't retain much. Was it like a stealth game? Was it one of the first like stealthy games? Kind of like in the same vein as Metal Gear or something? Shibai. That's you, yeah. That's you? The envoy of the Lunar Palace. Interesting title. You must be. Very much. The Lord of Geo. This is what I saw. Okay, this is what I was spoiled on, I guess, quote unquote. Heaven's Star. What the fuck is the Heaven Star, and why is Zhongli called that? So what is this? Do we inquire on this? Welcome home. Why does Liyue feel at once so strange yet so familiar? I mean, it is kind of the continuation of the people of Langan that you were familiar with, so that's why. I remember now. The young wushu dancers that desired the 6 disciples. No, not even close, but I can see why you would remember that. Must have yielded a truly prolific body of students by now. Are you being silly? Wait a minute. One of yourselves was silly. Are you being silly right now? Could have sworn. Oh, you're that impotent blonde youngster who kept meddling in my affairs. Oh my god. Oh my god, she could just switch between the three? Between each personality? What the fuck? Holy shit, her tone changes like crazy. Like, they're literally just at the drop of a hat. Got more points for being stealthy over just... Oh, interesting. I was never good at stealth games. I'm impatient. So I don't know if I would vibe with that game, yeah. Favorite Archon Quest / region. I've talked about this before. And my answer used to be Sumeru, but honestly, after nod-krai finished, it might straight up just be nod-krai. So yeah, there you go. Well, you're back? Hello? Ah, of being my guides. This is just... Wait, what the fuck? Are you doing this? Wait, hold on. Now I gotta ask, are you doing this on purpose? Trastol has been well in my absence. I mean, it's been like a few minutes. Does she have all 3 personalities within her or something? Her selves are not yet settled. They've only just been brought back together. It may be some time before she fully recovers. Okay. How long? Perhaps a few days or a few years. Years? Mortal years are but a poor measure when divine beings tread the realm of dreams. Oh, damn. Childhood Beyblade L damn. I used to have Beyblades when I was a kid too, but none of them survived. No cause for worry. We only need to wait and let time take its course. Little creature. Those are humans. Oh wait. Is they were doing like idol dances. Lantern Rite. May I join in too? Yeah. I mean, this is kind of a celebration to you, but like, we can't tell that to people. Why don't we take the white horse to celebrate? Yeah. Are we get to hang around with them? When do I get to ask you about Heaven Star, this Heaven Star thing? Happy Lantern Rite. You got some explaining to do, motherfucker. You and your stupid contracts. A night of joy, reunion, and moonlit blessings for all. Zibai's VA is the Toga. Yeah, it's Toga from My Hero Academia. I remember finding that out last stream. Oh, wait, so that's the end of Act 3. Oh, cool. So how many acts do we have left? Is it 2 or is it 3? Where is it? This moon we share. Oh, it's literally just an epilogue. Okay, we'll do this then. The morning, the day after tomorrow. Oh, why? Oh, wow. Oh, she's so versatile. Toga, I remember... Like, I wouldn't be... Like, if you told me... The only reason why I know that they share a voice actor is because I've been told this. But Toga did not sound at all like how Zibai sounds. Toga has, like, a more childish voice. And more crazy, you know? So the fact that she is the same voice actress doing Sibai here and her different personalities even, I would, yeah, I'm not surprised that her range is that big. Look for Zhongli, okay. There have been some scenes matches. Yeah, it does. Especially the angry one. Yeah. Like the angry self, she reaches some similar tones in there, I would assume. But yeah, she's good. She is good. Almost makes me want to pull for her. But I feel like I can't. I don't know. I'm saving up for Varka, and I want to get Varka as well. And I don't know if I want to fucking build Shibai either. I don't know. I've decisions. Up what way? Young lady dressed up as a white horse adept is she's your friend, right? Oh. Alicia Hughes from FMA Brotherhood. That would be Mace Hughes' wife, right? That's too long ago, and that's a minor character, so I wouldn't remember how she sounded like. She completely ignored me. It is possible she doesn't remember much. So, yeah. I wish I could explain to you why she forgot, but... She's still half asleep, maybe, yeah. I was wondering why her eyes were so red. I like that the eye color change is a canon thing that happens and not just a visual thing for us to recognize which personality. At least just the daughter. Oh. Oh, damn. She can do kid voices too? Staying up all night because you think you're invisible. Look at your friend missing out on sleep so she can pretend to be the white horse adeptus. That's where it leads you, you know? We were talking about this. Don't stay up late, kids. You really need some rest. You might have misunderstood though. When you don't sleep, your pupils don't turn red. It's the white part of your eyes that turns red. It's weird if your pupils were to change colors. Or your irises, sorry. It was in 2009, yes. Okay, where the fuck is it and why is she in the angry mode? Actually, I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick before I before I continue. Let me go to the bathroom real quick because I really gotta pee again. Okay, give me one sec. I'll be right back. Where's the microphone? Okay, yeah, here we go. Give me one sec. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. It's gotten quite, not chilly necessarily outside, but it's not as warm as it used to be. So I guess the wind did lower the temperature a bit, which is nice. Welcome on in, Sithra. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for the follow. Hello. I hope I pronounced that correctly. It looks like I did. Sithra. It's a cool name. I will say that it is a cool name. I like it. Hello. We're about to finish the Lantern Rite quest, which I've been enjoying so far. It's been chill. It's been less intense than I thought it would be. I don't know. I heard lore was involved in it. We did get to know a little bit of lore, but like, oh Jesus, what the fuck? You're angry now? It's Scythra. Is it Scythra? It's supposed to be pronounced Scythra. Is that what it is? I need to fix my username. It's cool nonetheless. I like it. Why are you angry, girl? Oh no. No. You okay? Wait, hold on. Don't fight. Shenhao will fight you. How's the Genshin? Genshin has been fun. This quest has been interesting. I have questions, but it is less intense than I thought it would be, which I guess is nice. I wasn't expecting anything too crazy either. Never mind. I got some messages, but it was just they're reacting to the state of play. I'll find out about the announcements later. I don't know. They were talking about a Concord 2, and I'm like, fuck off. I work here. Shenha. Are you that crane adeptus who loves planting mint? No. That would be her master. No. That would be one of her master's acquaintances. I don't know anything about mint, but I am familiar with Kingshin and place lilies. Yeah, I used to eat them. How can a practitioner of self-cultivation be so fickle? I did like it. Yeah, I'm liking the Lantern Rite so far. I really like Zibai. I really like Zibai's character, so I guess that's what makes it more interesting to me. But I don't know. I expected more stuff going on. It feels like everything got resolved quickly, but I don't know. It hasn't ended yet. So I don't know. Maybe there's more. Zibai, don't. See, now we don't have to tell. We don't have to say her name like that. We have to just call her Zibai. I didn't pull for her. I did pull for Columbina. Because I had her guaranteed. But I do want to get Varka. And I do really like Zibai. And I've seen like her gameplay. She seems very fun to play. And since I have Columbina, I have a really good team for her if I pull for her. But I don't know. I kind of want to, but at the same time, I want to get Varka. And then after Varka, there's a bunch of other characters I also want to get. And it's confusing. I don't know what to do. I have time. I have some time to fully think about what I want to do, though. Got her C2 R1. Oh, damn. You got 200 saved pulls for Flynn's and defeating over Varka. Oh, well, you got some choices then. Both of them are cool. Both of those are cool, I think. I personally want to get Varka because I've been waiting for that man since day one almost. Happy Lantern, right? I guess you could say she's a friend, yes. She's behaving differently, but yes. Sleep. Oh god, yeah, that's a way to say it. She's been cranky. Yeah. It's true, her eyes are very red right now. Have a tonic infused with Kingshin. It's cool and soothing. Would you like to try a few drops? Wait, what are you doing? No. Oh, this self doesn't quite remember us yet. Okay. Oh god. So she really just switches between the three of them so much. Oh god. Midnight's up. Oh, don't worry about it. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great night's sleep, I guess, at this point, if it's midnight. Yeah. Go have your rest. Thank you so much for hanging out. Bye-bye. Why are we going to Yilong Wharf? Yeah. Someone requested my help in purchasing some tea leaves. They have discounted prices during the festival and I shall get a good deal. Wait, what? Are you being used as Zhongli's errand girl? Ah, don't do that. Young lady in a hexagram hat made she in a hexagram hat. What's a hexagram hat? He'd burn through the Wangsheng. Oh, Hu Tao, right. Forgot. I forgot those. Yeah, those switches are. Yeah, it's too. It's not so terrifying when it happens between this personality and the others, because this personality is chill. It's the red one it's the angry one that makes it terrifying. He's only permitted to buy items that are discounted this month. Yeah, Hu Tao's got him in check now. Ramen restaurant doesn't sell tea leaves. Gather some wild tea from the mountain slopes. You would do that. No, you don't have to. She owns tea fields. No, that's a different person. Yeah, that's somebody else. Life is full of surprises. Oh god, yeah, her memory's all jumbled up. Why don't we show you the way to Yilong Wharf? Yes. Miss Crane. Master often says that the human body is like a mechanism in need of regular maintenance. Yeah, she isn't quite a human though, but it's similar principle applies. Yet I sense dark forces churning within your spiritual core. Oh damn, yeah. You can sense that. Sense that with your strength, you might try undoing one or two of those bonds when training. That would be risky, yes. The use of red robes to bind the soul is a wondrous technique. Practitioners must eventually learn to break free from external aids and look within themselves for restraint. Ah, does her skin have those? I don't remember. I know she has a skin that's very pretty, but I don't remember if her skin still has some of those red strings. I'm not ready yet. Self-cultivation has progressed far enough. Aww. Find me at the Baiju guest house. I'll be taking up residence there for a while. People are gonna start suspecting she's an Adeptus anytime soon from the way she keeps talking. You know how some people in Liyue have suspicions about Zhongli, considering how much stuff he knows and how mysterious he is. I bet your ass that if she just stays if she stays around and keeps behaving like that, people will eventually find out that she's an Adeptus. Or maybe not find out as is, or will just be, you know, convinced about it. Kind of like how Hu Tao knows. Well, Hu Tao says she doesn't know. Hu Tao suspects that Zhongli is an Adeptus. No, Hu Tao, if I recall her voice line, she suspects that Zhongli is an Adeptus, or maybe even Rex Lapis himself, but she just kind of ignores the idea, just jokes with it. But I bet your ass she has her suspicions. That is Yilong Wharf, yeah. It's been ages since I've been here. Scent is the essence of jade, which can nourish the spirit. Sunnyvale does have a lot of jade, yep. People got convinced that she's cosplaying as horses. Yeah, no, people got convinced of that at that point. But I don't know, she's behaving differently now, and she's putting up appearances more, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like this isn't the last we've seen of Zibai. Maybe she shows up in next year's Lantern Rite, and she has become more intertwined with living in Liyue, maybe, or something like that. This reminded me of something. What is that? Few simple tricks for mastering one's power. What you doing? What'd you do? Are you gonna float around? What is that? What is that thing? Oh, what the fuck? That's a big ass chariot. I stuck with that belief. Oh, it's the lady that cosplays as a White Horse Adeptus. She does that every day. Are we sure she's just not the real White Horse Adeptus? While cruising through the air. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember gliding down into the place. Fresh experiences recompense. How so? Oh wow, do we really just walk in? Hello. Parade. Oh, we're going. Ride in the chariot. Are we sure this is not going to be... This seems like a flashy way to enter Yilong Wharf. I feel like we will catch the attention of a lot of people by doing this. Memories of the chariot of the Lunar Palace. Yeah, it looked like that. Maybe some discrepancies, but it is functionally the same. A lunar chariot, yeah. Apparently she used to come down on this thing when people called for her. Used to work on the moon? Calling it work is an interesting way to put it. That's what I was about to say, yeah. I suppose you're right, but it is a funny way of putting it. You were an angel. You are an angel. Like, you haven't changed races. Graced by serendipity, I became a moon envoy. Yeah, an angel, much like, who's the other angel? Much like Nicole. Sealy. A moon envoy is a job title. Any angel or non-angel can become a moon envoy. Ooh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought it was specifically an angel thing. You were just chosen for the job, I guess. You're not the only one? Memories are still hazy. I vaguely remember some of my colleagues. One liked to take on the form of an ibis. Is that someone I would know? Can all moon envoys turn into animals? Llama? She can turn to deer, and Moonchantress are some sort of lunar envoy anyway, right? Oh, those are from different places. How to storm... No, oh, geez. 160-kilometer wind speeds? That's scary. I don't think the wind got that strong over here. I think it must have been like, what, 40 kilometers at most, I would imagine. I don't think it got that bad. 160 almost sounds like a fucking tornado, would it not be? And we park. I love that we parked above it. So we still have to glide down to get there. I don't know if that's like the best parking spot. I will tell you, Zibai, but you know what? Sure. Woke up to a red alert on my phone. Yeah, that would be warranted for a red alert. Like, we never gotten any alerts on... I don't think I've ever gotten... No, I've never gotten any alerts on my phone about the weather. Welcome in, Nocturne. 7 dials and 1 citizen dropped in to say hi. That's been your day so far? Just watching an Agatha Christie marathon? Welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day, though. Was it good, at least? Discounted tea. There we go. How does this all connect to the rest of the story? This feels very disconnected. I mean, I get that it's an epilogue, but yes. She tries to take the bus to work, even though my brother's going to take the car. If I had a car, I would never choose to take the bus. What the heck? It was okay. Guess both plus twists. I feel like that tends to happen when you're too well versed in stories. You tend to see plot twists coming. It happened to me while playing Expedition 33 a little bit. I knew some things were coming way before they happened. They still managed to get me by surprise in that game, though. Was the guy suspended for the rest of the day? Could have been a movie. Oh, I thought you were talking about a series of movies or something. I was not aware of this. We're not here. We're looking for the discounted one. Yeah, that one. Sure. Sunglo. Get 10% off. Buy 4, get 20%. Yeah, shut up. Have I? That sounds familiar somehow, yeah. Oh, your eyes can't change color. 3-episode miniseries. That's almost a movie. It's a little longer than a movie. Didn't we come here with Shen Yun as well? Are you doing math? 10, 20, and 50% intervals between the two sets of numbers. One is 30. Yeah. The difference between intervals remain equal. The interval after 6 would be 6 plus this, 6 is 11, and after 30 is 50. Therefore, extrapolating upward, the number should be 21 and 100. That's a lot of math. I didn't understand what you were talking about. If we buy 21 boxes, we should get a 100% discount. I don't think that's how that works. I mean, I guess mathematically you are correct, but I don't think that's how it works. Yeah, that is math. A pattern that is always right. Learned so much for you. Martin Freeman and Helena Bonham Carter, those are good actors. I think. I've seen them in some movies and I like them and I like them there. So I assume they're good actors. Now give our 21 boxes for free tea. That's not how that works. Imagine if that's how they worked. Yeah, they stack up like that. We got the short end of the stick. We don't have to pay when buying 21 boxes, and if we buy even more, the vendors would be paying us money instead, right? Huh? Wait, no, I don't think that's how that works either. If we buy 100 boxes, we'd make loads of money? Oh, because it keeps discounting. You're correct, actually. I think you're haggling a little too... I don't think you can count this as haggling. We're simply extrapolating numerical patterns. That's exactly, we're hardly haggling. You're not gonna convince him, are you? We don't have any tea. Such a shame. Yeah, that... Where can you find a supplier? Then they won't pay us for taking our tea? Might not even offer you a 100% discount. Nevertheless, it's the original supplier. They must offer some sort of discount. We're not looking to make money, we just want a good deal. You can go ask around the village, but please don't say I sent you. Demeanor of a true gentleman. I feel like you're being too generous. And this guy realized that if he no matter what, how much he sells to you, he's gonna be losing money, so he'd rather just lie to you and say that they don't got stuck. Do you know the way? Sure. What otherworldly being were those? I managed to send them on their way. May she bless me such that I never encounter such... Whoa, that's funny. It'd be funny if you found out that that was the White Horse Adeptus. How close is that? Not close. Teleporting. This is a weird way to have... This is a weird epilogue to have. I don't know. This is absolutely not what I was expecting. I was expecting a little bit more conflict or something. I don't know. Wait, what the fuck is this? Did I do this? I actually didn't. Wait, what the fuck? A puzzle I didn't complete before? What? Who would have thought? Oh, goddammit. I was stuck in a cutscene anyways. Mountains and water are pristine. This place is very pretty. I forgot how pretty Genuvale is. Hard to enjoy the scenery when Paimon can't stop thinking about all that tea buying more we're missing on. Tea farmers. Will we get a discount here? Will you just confuse these sellers again and will we end up not getting shit? Question, am I... God damn it, I'm in the cutscene thing again. Well, back into our chariot we go, I guess. Do you want to have another little chat about things? A little lore discussion while we're riding? This feels like nice excuses to just dump a bunch of lore on us. I guess architecture. I don't find super different. There's a lot more gray tones in the houses though. Liyue is like more reddish, I guess you could say. Yeah, white walls and dark tiles, exactly. Very pretty, nonetheless. Even the low quality further back terrain looks pretty. Wind doesn't wake me up in the morning. Hopefully, same could be said here. I don't want a giant storm to happen tomorrow. I have things to do tomorrow. Very beautiful, yes. The linguistic arts. What does that mean? And what does that have to do with anything? Oh no, ain't no way. She's calling Paimon dumb because she doesn't know how to use words. Where are we parking? We gotta park somewhere that's conspicuous. 27 is gonna pick. Oh, 27 is already a bit too strong, I would say. Oh, you'll remember. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just dropping by on our carriage that fucking flies. Shang, I hope you're doing well. Oh my god, Via! Hello! Welcome on in, Via and Raiders. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. My name is Lance. I'm a Star Cluster VTuber and I play a lot of gacha games like Genshin right now. We're trying to finish the Lantern Rite quest, and we're pretty much at the epilogue. But the epilogue has been weird. We're just trying to buy tea. This quest is strange. But I hope you had a good stream. Welcome on in. What are you doing? If you need to raid and run, I completely understand. I probably won't stay super long either. I want to finish this and call it a day. But yeah, welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Winters don't have snow. They have winds. Our winters don't have snow over here either. Right now, it's summer. As a matter of fact, yeah. Oh, stretching. There we go. The White Horse Adeptus, yeah. Yeah, you can call her Zibai. But a horror game, then funny voice can cause a rage quit? Valid. It's honestly valid. Horror games are not my forte either. I would understand quitting for a funnier game. Don't say anything about voicing her fish. The young lady who wanted to rise above the rest. Yeah. I've fallen below then. Wait, what happened? Being punished according. Yeah, but like, did you find what you wanted to do? Haven't played Genshin in ages. Have you played in nod-krai at least? Because nod-krai has been very good. Like story-wise at least, nod-krai has been very good. So if story is your calling, Genshin has been good recently. So hey, there you go. This is just an event though. It is a permanent event, so even if you do pick it up later. Never played since nod-krai came out. Okay, that's understandable though, yeah. But hey, if you want to come back to it, I can confidently say that the nod-krai story has been really good, and we've reached a natural conclusion as well too. So it's pretty nice to pick up and do the whole story for a while. You don't have to wait much. But yeah, it's been good. Oh, tomorrow is the live stream, by the way. I forgot about that. Yeah, because I'm gonna watch it. What the heck? Did your entire family punish you? What the hell? Held a family meeting to discuss my situation. Oh my god. I think that since I caused all that trouble in Liyue, it shows that I can't be trusted on my own. Again, that wasn't you. God, that sucks. Have to personally nurture a tea seedling until it grows big enough to be sold in the market. Can we buy it? We're looking for tea. This will help me calm down and reflect on my issues. Growing tea? I mean, it's not that bad. You can still do other things. Welcome on in, questionable men. That's a good username. Never grown a tea tree before? 2 or 3 years. What the fuck? You're gonna be doing this for a while. Going back on HSR? Oh yeah, no, that one's also... That one might take you a while, an even longer while, depending on how long ago you've played. Because Euphoria's is quite long. I don't know if you finished it. No, trees do take a while to grow, so I don't think she's speaking out of her ass here. Stopped halfway, so it should be fine. It's still long. Like, the entirety of Euphorias is like, what, 80 hours? So if you stopped halfway, you still got 40 hours left to go or something. Did you figure out what you could do to make it on your own? Maybe we're reciting poems from Langon. And moment, suddenly I felt a great sense of pride. I mean, you were in the archaeological expedition that uncovered them. Yeah. You contributed. I decided to stay, and I want to unearth even more history. Let's go. Are you sure? If you don't achieve anything significant, will you still enjoy it? Boom shakalaka feeling? That does sound like something Xiangling would say. If something gives you that boom shakalaka feeling, then it has to be worth pursuing. That is true. Speedrun time, I guess. The problem is with... Well, in Star Rail, you have the ability to skip scenes. And skipping even gives you like a summary of what happened in there. So if you're going through a scene which you're thinking is too long and I don't care that much about this, you could skip it and you could read the summary of what happens, and then there you go. Maybe that'll help you get through it quicker. Lord knows Euphoria's is longer than it needed to be. I think it's good. I really like Euphoria's, don't get me wrong, but I do think it was way too overextended sometimes. But most of those issues, I think, were near the beginning of the story anyways. So you've already gone through that already, I think. They yap for too much. They still yap a lot in the later parts of Euphoria's, but I do think the yap is more concentrated and doesn't meander as much, I think. That goat in the background was walking in place. Like, Star Rail tends to have that issue where their stories are very yappy, you know? Like they yap a lot. So that's why the dialogue feels bloated, and a lot of times it really is. But I think the later parts of Euphoria's weren't that bad in that regard. They were still long, and they could have been shorter, yes, but at least I felt more engaged while I was going through the later parts. So yeah. Great grandmother. I mean, that is a boom shakalaka kind of feeling, yeah. You should give it your all. Hell yeah. I mean, you can still run away. Summon a little boom shakalaka and leave the garden. Flee this village. Well, think about it. Might be a far, yeah. Looking forward to that. I've enjoyed the later parts of Euphoria. Some people don't like it as much as the beginning of Euphoria, and I guess that's fine, but I didn't really have an issue with them. There's like one part in later Euphoria which I think wasn't as interesting and could have been handled a bit better, specifically about two characters, which I will not say. But other than that, I do think it is quite good still. Yeah, you don't want to lead others astray. You can negotiate. Yeah. Be better off telling them what White Horse Adept is. She's the supreme riser above the rest who saved my good. Oh, right. Right, I forgot that your ancestors are your ancestor is the kid that was saved by Z-Bai back in the day, yeah. I don't think cosplay is going to work on them. You only need to follow the rules they've set out for you. Some ancient texts refer to the White Horse Adeptus as the Daughter of Time. Yes. And you'd be free, right? Wait, could you do that? My grandfather will let me leave right away, but who really believes that she showed up and helped? Why not try calling out for help? Won't cost you anymore, huh? I need to run. Don't worry about it. Thank you so much for dropping by and saying hi. Thank you so much for the raid once again. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Go and rest. Yeah. Save me from my predicament. Oh, you're doing it right now? I thought you were going to do it later or something. Are you doing it? Are you using your powers behind her back or something? Give it time. Perhaps she has already heard your prayer. Come back here tomorrow and take a look. Can she really do something like that? I'm curious, yeah. Stay in my house? Okay, well, sure. Oh god, sneeze coming. Oh god. Okay, here we go. Enjoy a quiet night's sleep. In the morning, you return together. An incredible sight. It's the fucking tree. Thank you. That's all it grew? Doesn't look that much bigger. But I guess that works. Must be the work of the White Horse Adeptus. Yeah. Don't worry about it. She heard your prayer and chose to answer the call. Yeah. She did that. She saved you again. Yeah. Family must be blessed by the White Horse Adeptus. Yeah. I love how we're all playing dumb here. It should unground you now, right? I don't see how they could object. If you run into more trouble, call out to the White Horse Adeptus just like yesterday. You were really gonna use Adeptus on it to make the tea baby grow? Wait, did she not do that? Did she not really do that? What did she do? Alright, what are we doing out here in the middle of the night? Are you replacing the tree with a grown tree or something? Can you make the tea baby grow? There are ways. Did you really pluck one plant from somewhere else? You just transplanted a tree from over there. There's a mature tree here now, right? Well, yeah, but am I not the White Horse Adeptus? I guess technically you did it. I'm not quite right about this. And I love how they didn't notice anyways. she was like, oh my god, the tree grew, without realizing that right next to it, there was another tree that was cut down. Yeah, she's doing much better now. Being on site is good. So we gotta keep showing her? Gotta her to Qingshi village? Sounds familiar. It's the perfect sightseeing spot. How about we show you around? Okay. Is that that gap is... Have we? Already forgotten more than you will ever know. Wait, what? What have we forgot? I think it might have been important. Hold on, what did you forget? Should I know what was forgotten? Because I feel like I also forgot what I should be thinking about now. Now I'm scared. Oh, the tea. Duh. Right, we were supposed to get tea. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh boy, that's gonna be funny. But hey, this is what happens. This is karma for Zhongli. He should have known better than to try and fucking get Zebai to do her fucking dirty work for her. Oh my god. Were we checking out those kids? Canolas? Oh, is that where the oil comes from? I actually have no idea. We don't use canola oil here. Once Lantern Rite is over. Tea? How about tea? Pass the seeds for oil. Yeah, there you go. It smells good and sells for a good price. Huh? How so? Are you a farmer? I mean, you do look quite older than them, so of course they would call you Granny. Oh, no, don't get angry. She's gonna turn red again. Wait, what? Why am I getting so many messages? What the fuck? Oh. It's my mom. Hold on. I actually do need to answer these. I do need to answer, otherwise she will be mad. My granny smells really nice and you smell nice too. I'm gonna call you auntie. Auntie's good. No, auntie's good. Just Nessan. Using priceless land like this just for cucumbers and canola. Oh. Oh god, she's fully in angry mode right now. So what do we plan instead? Fields should be sown with the 5 grains. What are those? Mostly eat rice, so this is where you should begin. Yeah, rice is good. Seedlings planted in mid to late spring should produce mature grain within 2 or 3 months. Oh wow, you still kept all of this knowledge. Okay, good. It's on the market and kept on your stores. Far better choice than cucumbers or canolas. The big sister, I like canolas. It is unsuitable for continuous cropping. You can rotate it with rice to maximize your yields. Oh, she's gotten into fucking info dump now. Mature to mid-late spring. She's just giving you fucking business advice at this point. Rice and canola in a harmonious cycle. Yeah. Wait, what about the cucumbers? Firefly dares rival the brilliance of the moon? Okay, hold on, come on now. You're going to hurt Lily's feelings. Yeah, he just wants to fucking good cucumbers. Cucumbers are simple enough to grow. There's no need to devote a whole field to them. Just find an empty corner of your yard, scatter some cucumber seeds in earth, and just before you know it, you have a thriving patch of vines. And delight in Sunday and moisture, but they suffer in cold weather. If you wish to plant them this early in the year, you should make sure they're protected from frost. Yeah. So basically, you could do everything you wanted and more. Picks this Zibai who's fierce, but really good at farming. Well, she was the goddess of soil or whatever the fuck was her name. I knew. People have long called me the god of soil and grain. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Whitehorse Adeptus must be a farming Adeptus, right? Yeah, very down to earth. How dare you diminish the lofty bearing of an Adeptus? Oh god, where are we going now? All right, we're still doing this. We're still doing this bit. Hold on, let me check my messages. Wait, what happened? There's 88 messages in my group chat. Wait, hold on. A Marvel game? What was that? Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, what the fuck? What happened in the state of play? My friend is yelling too much. What the f... I wish I could show you these. I won't show them because my friends, IRL, I wouldn't dox them or anything like that. What the fuck? A God of War? Are they doing a God of War remake? Jesus fucking Christ, my friend died. Literally died of hype. Oh, wait, what the fuck? A whole remake trilogy of God of War? Oh my fuck. I forgot my friend sold his PS5 a few months ago because he wasn't using it. Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, I'll look into that later. Okay. Okay, where were we? Right. We gotta go in a different ride. I feel like this is I feel like this epilogue is a bit too long and not much is going on. I can't say this is what I expected from this. But now I've committed. I have to finish this, I guess. But it is nice. Like thematically it is nice. Like we're basically showing the land that was able to be that was able to come out, you know, the land that was able to thrive thanks to Sibai's sacrifice. A white horse leaping from a pure spring to follow Rex Lapis into battle. Must have been living in seclusion around here. Zhongli did mention how... Well, actually, no. It was one of her fragments mentioned how she got out of how Zhongli took her out of a painting or something and helped her fight during the Archon War. I don't remember what that is, but it sounds familiar. A god's remains, yeah. Sanctification of Tao Do. That's something that was talked about in the previous Lantern Rite, I think. It had something to do with Hu Tao there. Yeah. 7th and 8th gates are right. Yeah. That was literally the last Lantern Rite. That one should have been a permanent event, man. That was really good. Really good for Hu Tao's character as well, yeah. But I guess this is their way for making it up. For making it up for the fact that it wasn't permanent. They're telling their story a little bit. It had? Where are we going? Hello? Are we straight up going to that spot? From here? Or like, how far is it? How much? Oh, here, down here. Yeah, I remember this bit. Yeah. I remember it being around here. Yeah, I got dark all of a sudden. Yeah, the atmosphere got spooky. Friend you haven't seen in ages. Wait, that's Hu Tao's voice. Is she talking to Zhongli? Hello? Wait, was this all part of Zhongli's plan? Did Zhongli somehow knew that we would end up here? Yeah. Whatever do you mean? Her strangeness defies description. This Zibai is a full-blown enigma. Oh, don't play dumb. Aren't you worried about sending her all the way to Yilong Wharf on her own? To buy tea? What if she gets lost? There are people, there are paths. We did not buy any tea, my guy. She can ask for directions. And then what? She will meet strangers in unfamiliar lands, build friendships, part ways. Hers will be a long journey indeed. I think this is more about her buying tea. The further the journey, the more footprints one leaves behind. The deeper those footprints, the harder it is for time to erase them. I want her to make new friends. It's not as though she's not from Liyue. I guess technically not. Perhaps she will be. Oh, there they are. Oh my, and Ms. Zibai too. Wait, how did we end up here? Really? Zhongli, did you expect us to show up here? Well, you're taking Zibai to buy some tea from Yilong Wharf. Zhongli sent her there, but she didn't know the way. Oh shit, we forgot the tea. I forgot too. No need to dwell on it. Fresh tree grows with each passing year. Let fate deliver it as it will. You're highly running low now, right? Poor guy just wanted the osmanthus wine. Was it osmanthus wine? Was it osmanthus wine or was it osmanthus tea? The voice line. It was osmanthus something. If you're buying tea, how did you end up all the way here? Things happened. Yeah, we had a little bit of a whole tour. Yeah. About time we headed back. What are you two doing here? Pay my respects to my ancestors. Aw. Adepti and ancestors should be venerated alike. Wait, could you be? Yeah. The lone butterfly of the crimson flame. Correct. We got all your memories back. You know about the Wangshan funeral parlor and the 8 adepts? Yeah, let's say. Lots of people know that story, but very few can discern my family lineage from just a glance. Friend here is quite something. Is she also an adeptus? Yeah, right now Hutao is probably thinking that she's an adeptus. That would be wonderful. Yeah, no need to exhaust ourselves. Why does Zhongli stay? I want to know about this fucking heaven star thing. Are we seriously just gonna fucking not pay attention to this heaven star thing? What the fuck? I'm gonna be upset if we do that. I need to turn off the AC, by the way. It's not that hot anymore. What the hell? Come on now. That was like the one thing that I was most confused about. I saw it on a YouTube thumbnail and it showed fucking Zhongli with weird evil eyes next to him. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What the hell happens at the end of the quest? And all of a sudden it's just buying tea. Not saying that this is bad, but it's not what I was expecting. And I am a little bit confused. Maybe even upset a little bit. Who knows? I don't know. Is that Wangshuan? Yes. Does retracing others' footsteps not tire you? I'm tiring. I'm starting to get tired, yes. Oh, well, we're flying there, of course. I forget we have this thing. Ride in the chariot, baby. One more for good measure. Really gonna fly up to Wangshuan? Yeah, this is, again, I don't think we're being very, very low-key here. I don't know. Do you want people to know you're an adeptus? I don't know. Do people know? Yeah, people know. People know about adeptuses, about adepti and Liyue, right? I assume people know that Ganyu is an adepti, for example. Decided to change his own establishment's name. But it's too far away, though. Like, you do know about that, yeah. Well, she mentioned she was staying in there. It was Osmanthus wine. Ah, okay, it wasn't tea. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. Rex's Rest? Rex's Rest does sound nice. I'll tell you what. I think the guest house should change its name too. I thought you'd say such... Wait, what? Sacrosanct traditions? Why should the rules of yesterday be carried forward into the world of tomorrow? People of today should determine what is to be kept. I mean, I guess you're right, huh? Not as old-fashioned and stuffy as Paimon thought. Yeah, you're pretty open to the change of time, the change of time and stuff. Fastness of time, I am but a wild horse in a boundless sea of dust. Fucking something is immune down there. What was he like before? Also, what's this about Heaven Star? Do you know? Why do you call it that? No, tell it to me now! Come on! Zhongli is one of the most mysterious motherfuckers in the entirety of Genshin, and they keep teasing us about him, and we still don't know shit. I saw a comment on a video a few days ago that was talking about Zhongli and Venti, and the comment referred to them as the NDA Archons, which killed me because it's like the two Archons that have a lot of secrets that they literally choose to not tell us, and Zhongli even tells us that he can't tell us because of contracts. So he's very literally the NDA Archon. Like moon lanterns and shell lanterns. I don't think it's a coincidence. Probably just etymology. They all come from the same thing. What does Wangshu mean? Does it mean the moon? Much sharper than... Wangshu can refer to the moon, but its original meaning is actually... the goddess who rides the bright moon's chariot. Hi, Shao! The conqueror of demons, yeah. I sensed an unusual presence long before you arrived. I didn't expect you to arrive in a fucking flying chariot. Yeah. No, that's fine. You're good. Ah, yes, she's the White Horse Adeptus. I'm only cosplaying. Well, you can tell Xiao. She's an Adeptus. Ignore her. She is the one, right? Yes. Did Zhongli say anything about her being a teensy bit crazy? What is this? Mental instability? Like, I didn't want to say it like that. Did Zhongli tell you that? This is my own speculation. It's like her brain's filled with a bunch of slimes right now. There's a pyro slime, and Mathis says hydro slime. Interesting that you're comparing her to slimes. I feel like she heard you anyways. Yeah, I can't hear you? Yeah, you weren't exactly speaking quietly. Must be weary from your journey. Why not take a rest? How about we get some food? Yeah, the chef here is fucking cool. Oh my god, she's crying again. God damn it. She's quirky, ain't she, huh? Does even the Lord of Geo have no solution? Zhongli said it could take years for her to get better. Is that why her personalities change so easily? Yeah. Selves are impure, affecting living things that get too close. White Horse Adeptus Remnant Spirit was attached to the deadly selves for a long time. Makes sense. Just pieces of her soul, I guess? As you do not practice self-cultivation, I cannot help you fully understand. But you can think of them as simply emotions and desires. The act of severing the three deadly selves is a means of exercising wicked desires and cultivating one's true self. Other nations have similar practices, and Sumeria shattering at... I can't say I've heard that name. Does she still remember what happened in the past? Some of it, I guess. She's still half dreaming. Yeah, sometimes she remembers things. She doesn't fully remember everything. Half that's awake doesn't quite get it. Are you looking to learn about Rexlas's past from me? I mean, you are older than her. Conqueror of Demons sounds imposing. I would like to know about his past too. Okay. Okay. Tell me more. What do you mean? Okay, Lord of Geo? Yes, that makes sense. Archon, Geo Archon, duh. What do you mean Heaven Star? What does that mean? You motherfucker! Are you just pretending so you don't have to tell? I'm sure he knows, but he's the fucking NDA Archon. He won't tell me. He has his reasons for not raising the past. The fucking hell, fuck reasons. Alatus, oh my god, that was his name. I forgot, yeah. There was a feast which I attended. I faintly recall the Lord of Geo also being present. And then what happened? One that could be found in every household throughout Langon at the start of spring. Flavor of spring. Oh, you remember the recipe for it even. Can you do that? Can you just like what ask for the fucking? I mean, those just look like burritos. Flavor of spring is my way of expressing my gratitude. What's that? Oh yeah, the thing. The broken jade. We still had that with us, huh? Yeah, that's like the thing we used to first come into contact with you. It was once an adeptal treasure of mine. Yeah. Keep it as a memento? Can we fix it? Once jade is broken, it can never be made whole. Can you do like kintsugi on it? Forging a new one. Where do you get the jade? Craft it into a little trinket, one that might prove useful on your journey. What kind? Think about it more when the time comes. What? I have heard that if you get her and you raise her friendship level to the max, you get a teleport waypoint. You know, you get one of those portable teleport waypoints, but it is infinite, so you don't need to craft a new one every time you make it. So maybe it's that. I don't know. That can't be it, right? It feels like we're almost at the end of it, but like I don't know what else is there. Again, this whole epilogue has been everything but what I expected. I don't know if I'm not complaining necessarily. I'm just confused as to why it would end like this. Or maybe I got too hyped after seeing some of the thumbnails that I saw. Oh my god, this is literally where we begin the quest. It's just that Yao Yao is in her new outfit. Do you remember how to make a Shao lantern? No, that's what you said as well. Yeah, but that's because we're here again. That's a cute new outfit. Yeah, it's very nice. It's crazy. I feel like with her getting a new skin, it's the most clear that they've ever been about a character getting a visual upgrade. Like the Traveler's new model is also very much upgraded and you can see the difference, but Yao Yao somehow has it even more. Like her hair is so much more detail. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. What happened for Baishu to suddenly give you a brand new outfit? Thanking Yao Yao for teaching me to make Shao lanterns. Oh, that's cute. Baishu gave me this clothes, but it was Chi-Chi who wove this little basket. Aww. I like that Yue has a little hat. You learned how to make Shao lanterns and you were able to make that whole basket as well? White Horse Adeptus answers prayers. Come help this old man make an offering and thanks. Full circle, baby. Earn his own to finally come to his senses and not change by who guest house's name, which he has. Wait, Wait, what? Wait, what happened? Oh, because okay, his prayers came true because he's not changing the name now that the granddaughter planted a seedling that just a few days ago grew. Well, there you go. That sounds like a miracle. I bet it did, yeah. How blessed is our family over whom you keep watch. Yeah, very much a miracle. Recorded in your family history. Is that you, Miss Zibai? Yeah. Zhongli said to charge your expenses to the Wangsheng funeral. God damn it! He keeps putting shit on Hu Tao's tab. There's a striking resemblance to the pictures of the White Horse Adeptus in my family history. Well, sometimes her eyes are not golden. Why don't I give you some tea from my garden? Grow Sunglo tea here. It's got quite a reputation throughout Yilong Wharf. Buy 10 boxes, get half off. It's back on the menu. Yeah. There's a gift. There you go. It all worked out in the end. Lantern Ride may have ended, but the streets are still bustling with activity. Make sure to take everything in, meet some new friends, and enjoy your time here. Happy Lantern Ride. Happy Lantern Ride, everybody. And that's... where do I find out more about this Heaven Star thing? Hello? Are you just gonna leave it there? How are people making videos about Heaven Star? Like, is there more lore that I am not aware of? I'll take this, by the way. But, like, what the hell? I liked that quest. It was sweet. It was cute. But I don't know. I expected something more. I don't know. I thought it was going to be kind of like last year's Lantern Ride, where there was a real conflict in there. It seemed as if they were setting it up to be something like that. But it all ended up being resolved without us doing much. I mean, I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. I like Zibai as a character. She is quite nice. I do quite like her. But like, I don't know. I think I expected more or something. I'm not sure. Wait, hold on. I'm looking this up. Hold on. Is there like another piece of lore that maybe I'm being missing or something? Zhongli Heaven's Star. Zhongli stated to be Heaven's Star. Just mentioned one of Zibai's stories. Zibai followed the sound and discovered 3 identical figures aloft in the clouds engaged in a fierce confrontation. Amidst the clashing of their blades, she could hear a faintly battle cry, the Lord of Geo, Heaven's Star. For long, the fighting ending and the 3 figures merged into one, alighting before her. It was none other than her astonishing friend. This matter piqued Zibai's curiosity, and her friend did not withhold his secrets, imparting them most generously. And so she came to learn the ancient art of tree-factor excision. What the fuck? 3 identical figures aloft in the... What? Zhongli has already been referred to as Heaven's Star before? What? See, this is what I'm talking about, okay? Like, these are the videos that popped up on my feed because they're from creators that I'm subscribed to. And so I trust them to know, you know, to talk about like the lore and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not exactly like disappointed on them being clickbaity or anything like that. It's mostly me just thinking that it was going to be a way bigger deal than it is. And it's just some interesting. I will watch these videos though, but because I am curious, so maybe I did miss a bunch of stuff. I meant these, like literally I saw this earlier today and I was like, holy shit, what the fuck happens at the end of the fucking quest or something? Because Heaven Star, look at this fucking thumbnail. Why would you not think I am scared to find out about what the fuck is going on? Like, what is this? And then Arnold Murderer Birds was a bit more normal. It's a bit more normal, like just pretty regular. His face looking like puzzled. And then Heaven's True Star. Like the Arnold's thumbnails tend to be quite normal in that sense. Like if you look at his channel, he isn't super clickbaity, all things considered. There are a couple trailers that I haven't seen yet, though. Actually, I think I haven't seen her character trailer because it said it had spoilers, so I haven't seen it yet. I'll be looking into that, I guess. This was funny. This was funny. I saw some people riled up about this, about how the Heavenly Principles aren't really bad guys or anything like that. Well, I don't know. I'll watch these videos on my time. I'll have to figure out what the heck this is all about. Because I legitimately thought that like we were gonna get even bigger lore drops, but I guess it was more subtle than anything. Maybe there's some more that I need to check out. Maybe the lore drop wasn't as big as I thought it was because I didn't find everything that there is to find. I'm sure those videos will eventually will help me understand what is this whole thing. I'm interested. But that was neat. Now I'm thinking maybe it wasn't completely necessary for me to do this on stream. I thought it was going to be a lot more involved and there was going to be a lot more cool shit going on. I don't know. Maybe I expected too much, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It was nice. It was a neat little story. Neat little breath of fresh air after the chaos that was nod-krai and the insanity that is over there. And tomorrow we get the fucking live stream. That's gonna be exciting because the live stream already teased. It was already teased, and it showed. We got our first look at Lohan. Most likely, you could see him in the background, looking kind of sick. And then in the further back, you could see a figure that's like wearing a cool mask, a cool black and red mask that people have already identified to be the Bloodstained Knight. The one from this artifact set. Where is it? From this very, very old artifact set. Bloodstained Chivalry. Whoops. Wait, do I have one? Or do I have one around here? I accidentally didn't. One of these. Bloodstained Chivalry. these things. That artifact set, I believe, is related to the Bloodstained Knight, which used to be, it used to be La Signora's boyfriend, but maybe not boyfriend, but like, they were kind of like a thing. They were kind of a thing. They were lovers, is the word I was looking for. But he passed away, I think, during the Cataclysm, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. There's some lore I would have to catch up for Bloodstained Knight, but I do remember reading about him back when Signora was a main focus, and we had seen some lore about her. So who knows? Maybe we get some Signora. Maybe we get some La Signora lore drops in the next patch too. Highly doubt she's alive or anything. No, I don't think they're gonna revive her or anything like that. But maybe we get some like retroactive lore drops on who she was and all that. That would be neat. I would be okay with that. But yeah, this is a neat little lantern ride. It wasn't super eventful. It was more chill than anything, but I appreciated it nonetheless. I did quite like it. No raid today because it's gotten late and I want to just go have dinner and shit. Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day for me, so it's gonna. I need to rest as much as possible. So. Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day for me, and then on Saturday we have fucking Star Rail because tomorrow is also the day where Plain Arcadia comes out. I can't stream tomorrow, so I won't be streaming it tomorrow. I also wouldn't be able to because I think Plain Arcadia, I think Star Rail updates at like 11 p.m. for me, and I'm not streaming at 11 p.m. I tried it once and I did not like it at all. So I guess I will be streaming on Saturday. I'll try. If on Saturday I'm like too fucked up to do anything, because it is possible that on Saturday I just wake up super tired, I'll probably do a Sunday stream because I can do a Sunday stream. That wouldn't be a problem. But the idea is to do a Saturday stream. If I can't do a Saturday stream, I'll let you know through the Discord and all that kind of stuff, and that's fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry. But for now, I'll be seeing you then. I'll be seeing you when I see you then. I did say no raid because again I'm tired right now, so let me just gonna there you go. We can't even play the music. Okay, but I'll be seeing you when I see you then. Oh hey, they changed the icon for moderators on YouTube. What the heck? You have like a shield on your name now. Not the brick. Okay, well, I'll be seeing you when I see you then. Bye-bye, y'all. Bye-bye.